live, everybody.
We're live. Hello.
Sorry we're late.
It happens. These things happen. People should be used to it by now.
Better late.
I'm just gonna pick a. Should I pick the sad song? Random music? It's not working. Doesn't matter. Welcome to Chronicles of the Coast, weekly Dungeons and Dragons stream. I have to physically make an effort not to say podcast stream.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Jesse Fontaine, your dungeon master, who's a bit scatterbrained and absent-minded, but that is okay, I suppose. That makes for more improv.
Yes.
Because we do it live.
Yeah, we always do.
We're not pre-recorded like those,
other people
that we won't mention, who might be run by other people.
All those other people.
I know, I hate other people.
Yeah.
But you're watching Chronicles of the Coast, which means you're a winner.
in our
I
book.
keep forgetting that the camera's there.
That one looks
You're not supposed to look at the camera, though. It breaks the immersion.
Yeah. But will we be winners tonight is the
No.
question.
No.
Does anyone really
You're a
win
hot
in this
dog.
place, Jesse?
No.
Wiener.
Nobody's ever won in this place.
We signed up for
That's
this.
correct. Nobody has ever defeated this dungeon. As of right now, this dungeon has never been conquered.
So if you had to guess, was it like 40 and 0?
We will definitely conquer this dungeon.
How many times?
It's right now. It's currently 0-0.
Oh.
No,
First.
never been kissed. It's already taken one.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
Taken.
taken.
Lotus is gone.
It's not a win until it's a TPK.
Said the dungeon master.
Well, we did lose.
It ain't
over till
we
you
did
lose
lose
Taz
Yeah.
too. So.
Right. Yeah, but you guys keep coming back. You're like a.
Oh, okay. We'll just live here.
I didn't hear no bell.
You're like the chicken pox. You get rid of it when it's early on, and then
back
it just
later.
comes back and it gets you hard. And sorry,
Or another flu that just keeps coming back over and over.
I see you laughing over there like a 13-year-old. Like, did he just say that?
You just said it with such
did.
confidence, man, and I couldn't.
I'm sorry.
You made me laugh.
No need to apologize for laughing. You wanted to let's
Rotten pigs.
let's go around the table and introduce the character and player real quick. We can go ahead and start right here.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. For my character, I'm Mooney Rumbleforge, and I play the Drake, a level 10 monk with the abilities of a drunken master who plays it as a luchador. And my name is Jonathan Wallace, and to my right...
I am Rick Taylor. I play Nakma Silvermane, Sir Nakma Silvermane, Knight of Elandia.
Nice.
Level 10 Barbarian Storm Herald of the Sea. I chose the storm because I like electricity. And it's cool. So yeah. When I rage, sparks fly for me, the air gets all positive, ozone-y, electrical smelling. My friends get an electrical resistance too. So yeah.
So it's a party around
Nakma.
Nakma. So,
Silvermane.
yeah, I'm Daniel, and I play Balthazar
Undying.
Twiceborn. Yeah, the Undying. We'll see about that. I have a feeling that the Dungeon Master's patience has run thin with Balthazar, but we'll see. Yeah, I play a Warlock Hexblade Paladin now. Recently changed since dying and coming back to life. It's a fun build, as anybody who watched last week seen. I'm still working out the kinks and figuring out how to work with the different feats and smites and spells and all that kind of stuff. But the real key takeaway is that Balthazar used to follow a dick named Seleos, and now he follows a homegrown Amarthian god named Anastellian, god of the elves. He gave him a really cool spear. He's been way nicer to him already than Seleos ever was, and Taz is thankful for that, and he plans on repaying his patron for that. Yeah, so there you have it.
Nice. I'm Chris. I play Cormac. And Cormac is a long-lived revenant in the world of Amarth. Revenant is a homebrew sub-race, which is pretty cool. It's got some special abilities that we're kind of testing out. One of those is dark mending, where I can burn some hit dice and immediately It's kind of like a lay on hands, essentially,
cool.
but it's a finite resource, and it's very cool. But it comes with the side effect where I can't be targeted by normal spells of healing. I can only be targeted by spells that would target undead types, which is quite interesting. So I've been navigating that, and some other pretty cool things. He is one level of cleric, knowledge cleric. I follow the deity of Testisticus, which we just found a shrine of his in this Dungeon of Horrors. So we're gonna find out why that's in here. It makes sense because
Citadel.
he is the creator of ritual magic, essentially, and the creator of the ritual of lichdom. So that's very kind of telltale of what's going on in this dungeon so far. We're finding rooms with hog heads stitched onto bodies and all sorts of funky ritual stuff.
Table.
Dark, weird, ritually stuff.
You might say it's ritual witch stick.
Oh, that should be in the Urban Dictionary if it's not already. That's a good word. And then the rest of my levels are in War Mage, which I am quickly finding this is one of my favorite subclasses in the whole game.
Very cool.
I really enjoy it.
That's cool.
Just its ability to get off faster in combat and use a reaction to get better saves and better armor class. I mean, like, it's just a really solid build. Very happy with it. And then other than that, Cormac himself owns an antiquities store in the vampire-run Aristocracies of Page. And he's been there for a long time, hundreds of years. And he pops out of his store when anything like historical is happening in Amarth to kind of like chronicle it. So, long story getting longer.
Nakmon's head just got fatter.
Story time.
Oh no!
The Black Lotus has been involved in a lot of Amarthian changes recently with the creation of the Genasi race and with the downfall of the Cult of Genesis and some other massive things that are going down. So he heard about it, he reached out, and now he's joining the crew. So far, he's just kind of been there to chronicle what's going on, but this is starting to strike very true to his ultimate goal, which is to kind of be around forever and to
Love it.
not necessarily be a lich, because there's some negative things that come along with that, but if I can find a way away from some of those negative
The
things,
nasty shit.
be a lich.
You get rid of all the bad.
Right.
Take all the good.
Yeah, so they, as far as these guys go, they just know Cormac's been around for a long time, and he wants to chronicle everything. So that's, but yeah, last episode we got a ritual book of lichdom, which is super crazy, and I haven't had a chance to look at it yet.
No chance.
But very, very cool. So that's kind of where we're at. Anything more about Cormac or any of us?
I have something to add with the Genasi.
Mm-hmm.
And we are...
You guys are saying it
Histor-
wrong. It's Genasi.
Genasi. Okay?
Yeah, like he
The
said.
Black Lotus feels that as a failure, which is kind of ironic because a new race is created and there's lots of confusion around that, but I feel as a member of the Black Lotus that it was a failure.
It's true. I mean, technically we were supposed to stop that from happening, and we didn't. And because it happened...
But there was no way that we could have, after hindsight.
Yes, he's right, because it was happening in multiple
In 3
ritual sites,
different
and we
places.
can only be in one place at a time.
And live.
Oh man, that's a problem. If only you guys had a way to be in more than one place at a time.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Right.
Shadowing.
Yeah.
And live.
Yeah, if
Because
only
separating the party is bad.
we
If
had this
only.
guy named Lando who could have went backwards in time
Oh,
to help
God.
us do
Might be
this.
a
You know?
You guys keep rolling.
But
Okay.
you know, Lando would have also figured out not to lose his freaking life.
Maybe. No, I think he told it so he was like at the end of his time rope.
I think so too.
No,
And then
he said he couldn't.
he recycled it so many times.
Right.
He said he couldn't do it again because he was
Right.
out of power.
Yeah.
He's out of it.
Which I think every good time travel movie and or story has some sort of this is the last chance.
This is the end.
Otherwise, it breaks the immersion of the storyline. But it was very well done, and I enjoyed
loved
it.
Good, I'm glad
Lando was
because
awesome.
I hate time travel stories.
Yeah, and you started us off
and
with
I
one.
did one.
It was good. No, Lando
If
was,
it's
Lando
not Back
was a
to the
great
Future,
character.
it doesn't work.
Yeah. Lando was a great character.
Right. So yeah, I just wanted to add that with the Genasi issue that the Black Lotus feels. I don't know if Cormac wants to add that because I know how history is edited.
Adding on to what John said, I would just like to say that these aren't real Genasi because they have to come from a particular region of France. Otherwise, they're just elementally imbued people.
Fragile.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
They are sparkling elemental men.
I
Yeah,
get it.
They cannot
I
possibly
totally
be
understand
Genasi.
that.
You're not a true Genasi.
That's copyrighted
Not a true
if you're not from
Genasi.
Genasi of France.
God.
Nice.
That's a place in the album.
You guys are talking about the Genasi region of France, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Have
But
you been?
I have.
Fantastic.
The wife and I took a holiday there, and we traveled by train. It was actually quite magical. It was. I still remember
It's good.
the burning atmosphere.
The
And
druids that
I want that as a
burned in the groves.
callback. Please, like later on, just be like, "Oh, you're not a true Genasi. You're only a Genasi who come from the Genasi of France."
They have this entirely
Air
made up.
Genasi have to have a French accent.
Yeah, they have a real air about them.
you're
Air about
simply, you're simply just a sparkling elemental.
It's as if they're above it all.
Yeah. Oh, dang.
The jokes. The
Yeah, we
jokes.
better start. He's on fire. Let's go.
They really like to get high on their supply.
Oh,
So
I
I got.
too many.
He's trying to take your
I
job,
got
Jesse.
this mini back here that is just I am dying to put in front of all of you.
Burn it
So
over on your battle map.
The stack
No,
right there
no,
is
I'm just-
very, very cool.
these were painted by Badger, although I don't know why he skipped the
sorry.
base on this one. But and I don't think anybody can see. But
Not unless you hold them up to that.
thank you, Badger Sack.
There you go. They
Painting
are
some cool minis. Here's an elf with no hand. We're gonna call him Jamie Lannister.
Okay.
no hand.
Yeah, I don't know why he has no hand. He's super cool.
Fell off.
I don't know. They strike me off as a little bit more Eladrin than the typical wood elf.
A little bit more fair.
I like the
Sylvan,
gold
sort
trim.
of.
Definitely.
That's my favorite.
Yeah. Wasn't that called Sylvan Knights, actually?
Sylvan Knights.
They are
Yeah.
Sylvan.
Thank you.
yes. Yes.
Yeah.
They are. Thank you to Artisan Guild and their incredible sculptor.
Yes.
Sculptors. I don't know how many they have.
The whole
but
team. Whatever it is they all do. over
And
there.
our fabulous subscribers,
Art. Yeah.
because they help.
Yeah.
They do. And
Yeah, in fact, we get these awesome
up to
minis
you.
because of people who donate to our stream and
Yeah.
watch our stream. So you're feeding our hobby.
Which we are in turn feeding our Patreon.
And it's turned
of
into an addiction.
Yeah.
Artisan Guild. and
It's good for
such.
the economy, so donate now.
Totally.
Smash that like and
You have no
subscribe.
idea.
Oh yeah, pitch it.
Hit that like.
If you like the video so far, click
Dude.
that like and subscribe button.
If you hate us, hit like and
Do it
subscribe
anyway.
anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't
Doesn't
have that
care.
down below
Because,
things,
you know,
so it's not.
The Twitch
but,
and
Yeah.
things.
Just
Leave
comment.
a comment about how much you hate us, please.
Yes, leave a comment.
We haven't gotten any hate mail.
We need
Except
some
for like I
hate
think
mail.
one guy who
Some
like
spam.
I think we got like one. It was like I can't believe these guys are doing this with masks on, but like
Yeah, no, that was like a month into the pandemic, and no, he called us sheeple,
Yeah.
yeah.
People. Yeah.
and it stuck with me.
Oh.
And I was like, that guy's a motherfucker.
I'm not.
And here we are, 15 months later. Screw that guy.
He's like, I'm not one of those.
Yeah.
We've gone through almost this entire pandemic with masks on, and now that we're in like another
Pretty much.
phase, we're distanced and we keep
Yeah.
track of like if we have any symptoms, and we're still being responsible.
I had to
Yeah.
make this massive table.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Also, we have this
There's a
massive
COVID stick.
table.
We have a COVID
Yeah.
stick we have to abide by.
It used to be a very different
And if
situation.
you don't,
Yeah.
you get hit by it.
And,
digress.
and everybody here has a plan to get vaccinated. So,
That's true.
anyways, we're
Plans.
here to escape real life. So let's get to it. Last time we left off, you were all inside of a small room, a chapel of some sort, a shrine to Tethysticus, the patron god of the pantheon, whose
The huevos on that guy.
portfolio has to do with magic, research, knowledge, and lichdom. Lichdom.
So,
Lich Nation.
can you paint the scene for us? Remind me where we're at.
The Ant guy created
Just sort of
Lich.
very deep in the moment. I remember.
Told you.
Well, no, we were in the. No, sorry, because we were in that chamber with the pictures, and we were trying to find out the riddle of the crown, and they were all red herrings. We tried them all out of just like masochism.
Oh yeah, no, that messed you up.
Masochism.
And
What are you
that's,
talking about? I still got 60 health.
that's also when I realized that I totes messed up as a DM, and I apologize for that. So I gave you guys a free pass on the
One
crown
of the 12 paintings.
Yeah.
one of
One.
the.
But we were like, cool. Let's try the other two.
Yeah, definitely not that one.
Well, it's definitely not that one. Hold on. Snack now!
Yeah,
It's like
yes,
3
no.
left. Screw it. Let's just do them all because we know that they're
So
all
we left
fucking
that room.
In case
Heads
anybody's
hung in
wondering,
shame.
though, who's watching Tethesticus, I want to go into Tethesticus a little bit. It's a quick paragraph. It's just that this is the god of time, history, magical ritual, that emphasis on magical ritual, and astronomy. Tethesticus is the most removed of all of the gods of the Pantheon, which is a faction of gods on Amarth. There's the Pantheon and the Constellation, which don't always agree.
Okay.
Lost in self-meditation, he is seen as a thinker upon a seat with the tools of his domain at his feet. Tethesticus is accredited with creating magical rituals. That the ritual of lichdom itself was his creation and a gift to the mortals of Amarth. Now, as for the room that you were in, it is a shrine dedicated to Tethesticus, which means that it is rife with magical symbols, tools of magic trade and ritual. There's powdered gemstone and powdered precious metals, as well as magical circles, sigils, emblems, runes, inscribed on almost every surface of this place. There's a very nice collection of leather-bound books on such ritual. But the most precious of all is the book that Cormac has absconded with, being a very detailed, complex book that not only talks about the function of the Somber Citadel itself, being itself a phylactery, but also that goes into very elaborate detail on the exact process of becoming a lich, which is a much sought after and coveted secret.
My God, there must be enough magical equipment in here to last you a lifetime.
Lifetime.
Several of them, in fact.
Lifetime. The term has lost meaning. But this is an amazing find, no doubt.
I see a hunger in your eyes, Cormac.
There's much to research in this room. Perhaps we have some time.
How are you feeling, Taz?
I've been better.
Me too.
If someone came knocking, I'd stand up to a fight, but I don't have any more resources to pick myself back up again. That would be it.
This door seems very sturdy.
Is there anything we can do to maybe seal the door off or lock it? Do you have any of those types of arcane spells?
Not by spell.
Oh, I just sit on it.
Where is your familiar?
Xander's been in a pocket dimension for a while.
Perhaps he could sit outside the door,
Alert us if there's a problem.
alert us if something happens.
Great idea. Xander appears. In Draconic, I tell Xander to wait in the next room down the hall a little bit. Let me know if anything happens.
Your familiar dashes off into the hall and finds a perch upon a loose stone resting upon the ground and sits and starts to listen and watch. Aside from the magical sound of the whirling blades in the adjacent corridor, there's nothing to be alarmed of.
Okay. I'd like to shut the door and begin a long rest and
You want a long rest?
research that book. If I recall properly, did we drop it into the bag of holding?
You pulled a John.
Yeah, let's just say that.
Anyway, so while you guys are talking about this, I'm kind of sitting in the corner the whole time, like moping.
The snack's dead.
Yeah, man, I'm so sorry.
No, like, you lost Harry and Sally. I mean, it's the same. I feel your loss too, Cormac, now. I should have taken his hand and thrown it in there. Now I realize it's like if I cut off your owl's wing and threw it in there. Alright, hold on. I want to go back and grab some of that dragon first. We're going to do the rest. I got an idea. Way to honor and snack.
Ooh.
Keep him with us at all times. Even though his soul's probably sucked up inside this terrible black thing. He's a battery now. I'm okay. I just need a minute.
What are those crocodile tears?
Shut up!
Saleos.
Damn.
Saleos.
Oh my god.
Your hand feels warm as you hear a voice over your shoulder.
Right.
Which one? Anyway,
The one with the tattoo.
which one?
I don't know.
Do you have two of them?
Yeah, I do. I still have a mark on one hand, and I still have this new one I got from
The
Saleos.
Saleos one.
It's just tingling some.
Nakma, can you
Yes.
dump out the book from your bag of holding, please?
Certainly.
Thank you.
You know, we see a book by Sunday every Sunday.
I'll grab the book. I'd like to, over the course of 8 hours while they're doing everything, identify, detect magic, and then once I feel it's safe, start looking into this thing.
Identify. It is a spell book of some sort. It's actually close to a wizard's spell book. In fact, you do find a few spells in there as well.
Sweet.
I'd like to make 2 leather gloves out of
Nice.
snack and that black dragon.
Yeah.
How big are these black dragon horns?
Probably massive, man.
They're pretty large, as big as your arm.
Right.
big as
I was
my
gonna- I
arm?
was gonna say,
Yeah.
like, the size of swords, for sure.
Okay.
And these are the flavor.
I want to make pandrones out of them.
All right, Garrosh. Look, I'll send you a screenshot of all the spells too. I mean, I don't know if you wanna. Do you wanna hear?
I help him.
I want to hear.
Do you want to list them
hear?
off?
I'll list them off, and then I'll send you a screenshot in our
Okay.
chat, so that this way you don't have to write them all down too.
Fantastic.
You found the spell book of Tethysticus. Essentially lists out.
Well, they knuckle dusters.
Well, so hold on. That's not what it's called. But the spell book.
Oh, okay.
It has the spells Cause Fear, False Life, Ray of Sickness, Sleep, Gentle Repose, Ray of Enfeeblement, Animate Dead, Life Transference, Vampiric Touch, Blight, Dance Macabre, Innervation, Negative Energy Flood, Pass Wall, Planar Binding, Create Undead, Eye Bite, Magic Jar, Finger of Death, Plane Shift,
shit.
Clone, Mighty Fortress, Astral Projection, and Shape Change.
Wow.
Damn.
Those are some really good
There are really
spells.
high level spells in this
Yes.
book.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to send that to...
Wow. What language is it written in?
Excellent question. It is written in Common.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to do the paldrones yet. I'll do that when we leave.
Yeah, it's going to take some time, but
For real.
you
I
might
want
need
them done
Mooney's
right.
help.
I want them done right.
You might need Mooney's help anyways, seeing as
Yes.
how, like, that's his thing.
For real.
You see Mooney like frantically sewing these like
It's skull
leather
and fabric, so I want it done
dragonoid
right.
like skins onto the gauntlets
You
of
could
ogre
probably
strength.
you could probably make a cape. Make some fun stuff with those ones.
What are you talking about, Cormac? I'm busy over here.
So I'm going to use 4 hit dice.
You're healing?
Yes, I haven't used any of my...
Yeah,
We
let's
get
see
some
what I
long,
can
what's
do
long
here.
rest.
Well, no. So the
Not
way
more
long
like
rest,
boxing gloves.
long rest gets you
Get
full
your full
health.
hit points.
You don't have to spend hit dice.
That's right.
But we're currently in the effect of.
Where you
I
don't
can't
get hit
remember,
dice back.
It's called consecration.
No,
It's sort of like a forbiddance.
Forbiddance, where we do not regain
Now we're getting hit
hit
dice.
dice.
I haven't
But we
used any hit
do
dice.
get up to our full.
Right.
So I'm
health.
good.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I could update the cloak. Alright. I'll make it a dragon scale cloak of billowing.
Dang, dude, I was not even half of.
What happens on my long rest? I need to pick better spells. Is what I need to do. Holy moly. Starting over with spell selection.
All right. So what do you need?
I'm good. We'll just do it later. We'll do it later when we're out.
You don't want to do this today? We can all die right now.
I know. It's okay.
You don't want to look fabulous?
I look fabulous anyway. I shine in my knighthood. Shiny.
Is there any way I can
Shiny
Diamonds?
minotaur.
Anyway, you could
Keep
what?
it clean.
You know what? I'll keep them short.
What?
I can't make dragon scale jorts, right?
Drake scale? Or from the actual Black Dragon?
Yeah. I mean, I don't want them to have anything possessive, like abilities. I just need them to be like shorts that are made out of a dragon.
Dragon skin shorts.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
You could do that.
It's very cannibalistic of you, lizard man. Taking out your
That's what Snack would have wanted.
elder kind. Yes, I agree. Snack would have definitely wanted that one. Along with a couple licks of the bone marrow. As would I, in fact.
Can I have like disadvantage on like charisma checks with like black dragons?
Taz would like to spend this period of rest just getting to know Ruth, trying to understand more about it. Right now, all I know is it's an ancient elven spear that was used to basically betray what would later become the orc god, or one of the gods of the orcs.
So it becomes a complicated situation. As you're speaking with Ruth, it kind of goes into a little bit of a history, but like doesn't give you the details. It speaks of something. It is true. I am the physical manifestation of Anastalian's rage and wrath and vengeance, and I struck down the orc god. But it's curious, I cannot recall the details. Before that, it wasn't until I pierced the mortal blow that I gained sentience. Bathed in the blood of a primordial, was imbued with a greater purpose. Before I was a tool of a primordial himself, soon to become one of the de facto founders of the constellation, and then given a physical form and sent to become a holy relic of the elves. But before that, I cannot recall why Anastalian struck down the orcish god of wrath.
Well, I must be honest with you, Ruth. This feud between the elves and the orcs has always struck me as senseless.
There is no shame in knowing victory over your enemy.
Yes, but once I came across a party of elves, there's no other word for it, murdering and torturing orcs who seemingly had done nothing wrong except exist.
The hatred of orc and elf has gone back since the beginning of time. Since before even I struck down the orc god. Once Anastalian and the orc god of wrath called each other brother. But as the elves tell it, he betrayed Anastalian. And betrayal is a great sin that must be met with vengeance.
Well, as the saying goes where I come from, blood begats more blood. We shall see, but for now, I'm grateful to have you by my side.
And so we shall slay many more and soak the fertile land
in the life-giving waters of your foes.
Yes. And what are some of the very cool ways that you go about doing that?
That involves you awakening my true power. Should we manage to escape this place, we will begin that task in earnest.
Well then, all the more inspiration to get out of here. I gotta tell you, we're a little stumped. This place has us beaten pretty badly. Swords in the hallways, dragons and beholders in the rooms. Have you ever been up against something like this?
Indeed. Exactly that sort of thing, in fact.
How do you think it got here?
How do I know?
Yes. My former wielder had fallen prey to this place. He too failed to awaken my true power.
He was coming down here for that?
No. He sought his own glory.
That's not Balthazar. Although, it would be glorious to see the sun once more.
Then I suggest you don't die.
Hey, Knuckles, where do you want to go after this?
Just remember, I'm going to ticket out of here. And
It's just a piece of metal.
Go
yeah,
home.
with that, Taz just rests, basically.
Sure, people are under siege.
Sure, you want to go to another temple?
Yes, let's do another temple.
Alright, vote with me when we get a chance, okay?
Did my
We'll have to
feebleness
outvote Cormac
wear off?
and Taz, though.
That's fine.
Taz is just sleeping.
Your feebleness?
For you, my friend.
What feebleness?
I had -2 to my strength.
Plunder their items, just like
Oh, that's right. No, that did not wear off.
Thievery is your game these days.
No,
No.
we just gotta beat him.
That's easy.
As you cast Identify and Detect Magic and everything, and you're going about the room, you detect that the book itself is actually called Ur-Zaz's Wicked Enchiridion.
Wow.
Who's
And it
I should write
has...
that down.
Wicked Kyridian?
Or
just make that up?
Yeah.
It's an orc name?
You are apostrophe XOZ.
Wow.
Not necessarily an orc name, but
Orgzaz.
Sounds like
Yeah.
a beholder name.
Okay.
sauce.
it does sound a little bit like a beholder name. It's a strange name,
It does
and
sound
you
like
can't
a
really
beholder.
trace any kind of
Mindful error.
culture to
Coridian?
it.
What did you say the rest of it was?
Wicked Enchiridion.
In Kyridian. That's definitely extraplanetary.
Cardridian? I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, it's a funny word.
Okay. All right.
Meridian?
And do I get the sense that
What
this
does it
book was
mean?
passed from lich to lich, like we were joking about the other day?
Yeah. It's old.
Blitz jokes? What is
Some of the
it?
pages in here, the parchment, you can tell. Some of them are recent. Well, recent.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are newer. And some of them are much, much older.
Hmm.
There's also a large amount of other books in this room. As you are in here reading, you do come across a couple of other books. You don't have to write them all down, but you can make a note that each one is worth at least 200 gold apiece. You find the Luminous Tome of Fury, which is a book written upon vellum and bound in electrum plates.
Ooh.
There is the Sublime
Pretty.
Tome of Ride. It's a librum bound in leather and written in some archaic form of Dwarvish. The Sublime Grimoire of Mini. This eldritch librum is bound in electrum plates and written in deep speech. The Astral Enchiridion of Marteo. Obsidian slates. It's all engraved on obsidian slates.
Wow.
Very
So it's
cool,
really
very
like
cool.
just 8 pages long.
I can't any of these.
Eratos's Grimoire of Psychic Manifestation, a folio of parchments contained in a simple wooden box. The Fallen Leaves of Thimul, a set of scrolls written upon very large leaves, contained in a locked bronze coffer. Several of the pages appear to have been replaced with crude forgeries.
I think it's like after we've all fallen asleep.
And a few more. You find a total of 7 of them, but each book is worth 200 gold easy. Very, very rare and unusual exotic books.
Yeah, I'd like to keep these forever.
Right.
What are they?
Anything for
Turn to
barbarians?
dust after you
Fury?
take them outside of the temple.
You're Fury?
I turn over.
I don't know none of this.
I said, Cormac, what happens if they
Yeah,
turn
I heard
to
you.
dust?
I'll consider.
I turn over.
I'm not sure magic works that way, but I will think about it.
Don't take it past the temple gates.
That's from a movie. Whatever those are.
The greed part. Don't touch anything.
Touch nothing
Cormac and I had talked about
Yeah.
banishing extraplanar creatures, maybe trying to find some knowledge about that.
Mm-hmm.
The greed.
Maybe
Such
there's
as I call it.
anything.
I don't know how this
Got the dragons.
would pertain to extraplanar creatures. None of this
Right.
knowledge has anything to do with our problem with Saleos or these other devils. I don't think it's
Not so much, no.
relevant.
No
I
rituals
keep an
for
eye out.
banishing devils among all of these
I mean,
rituals.
those spells that are in this book are very handy.
Yeah.
Planar binding, for example. So,
Okay.
Can-
Here we go.
so if I follow planar binding correctly, and I'd like to research this as part of the reading the spell and understanding, could I possibly bind Saleos to this plane so that we could then kill him?
With planar binding?
Because part of the problem, right, is that he's not really part of this plane. And so if we hurt him, we wouldn't really be able to hurt him permanently.
See, that's what I'm saying. Would he go back to hell on Earth, or would he go back to? Is hell just everywhere? It doesn't matter, Earth, Amarth, whatever.
Yeah, right. So
Planar binding, with your understanding of the magic, I'm just going to give it to you, no rule needed. It's that it's going to bind a fiend or celestial or fae to your service.
binding as in, okay, to me.
It's basically you reverse the contract on such a creature and you force them to do your bidding. And depending on the
beautiful.
power of the creature, is their chance of resisting it.
Sure.
Could you command him to go home?
Banish him.
Neckbone.
I don't know
Yes.
what the
And
power
I've only
is.
just
I'll
understood
have to read
possession.
the spell.
Beautiful.
You also know that commanding him to go home would depend on his
But
actual
owning a
ability to
demon
go
Ability
home.
to go,
Good.
yeah.
So
No.
Taz and I are attempting to figure out ways to permanently remove our Saleos problem. Do I have? I mean, like, can I think of ways to do it with that spell, or?
With planar
'Cause I've got
binding,
banish.
Mooney
I've
has
got
a
some other
Saleos
spells
problem.
Yeah, Tez doesn't have a Slayer's problem anymore. He abandoned him.
it's possible banishment
Amarth
might
has a
be able to
Saleos
do it.
problem.
That's kind
We
of your
thought
best
about
bet,
that.
but
Now we track a double.
it depends on the creature's ability to resist it, and a few other factors.
That devil's not done with me, Mooney.
Right, because I was thinking like of what we see is just
Even
an
in my
avatar.
dreams.
So if we just banish his avatar, are we targeting the actual dude,
How would you know? You haven't even
or
slept.
is that just gonna vanish his little walking around illusion? And
It's also possible that you might one day be able to learn an incredibly powerful and almost nearly unheard of spell called imprisonment.
oh, which I'd be able to just grab him and keep him somewhere. Right. Okay.
So that goes
I love
back
it.
to our item of value, trapping him inside of something.
Yes, that's something we had considered.
Do we think we could trap him inside of that nasty dagger? It's quite valuable, quite evil.
My God, man, we cannot touch that thing. I'm telling you. There's one thing that years on this planet has taught me. Once you go down that road of evil, it's impossible to come back.
I don't want to use it. I want to
You just described using it.
not stab him with it. Like use it as a focal point. Put him inside of it.
Think about what you're saying, my friend. The second you touch that thing, it will corrupt you.
You think?
It's its whole design.
Very well.
Use
Probably a bad idea.
But we will consider it.
You ever heard the spell shut the hell up? I'm
Because
trying
it
to
does
sleep.
consume the soul.
This is true.
Converts it into some sort of devil, no?
Yes, you said. Could we then slay that devil?
Because it would be a lesser devil.
That is a madman's bargain,
Perhaps.
though. That's a last resort.
We'll We'll sidebar that and consider it later. This your Soleil's problem is not here in this dungeon with us.
No.
Thankfully, right? Am I right?
What?
Am I right?
What?
All right.
I kicked him out of the party. I can't speak for Mooney.
So, gentlemen, I'm sure you're curious as to what my god's temple is doing down here.
How long has this been?
8 hours?
Resting.
8 hours later, or like during the
don't know.
rest? Do you come and tell me
When
this?
would you like this to be?
I don't know.
relevant?
Like you've literally just
After I'd
been
eaten.
studying this whole time, and we're
Yeah.
like, I made a pair of pants in that time. My gauntlets look like dragons, kind of.
Probably just
Made a
while
pair
we're
of
doing
pants,
it, you
nice.
know?
Okay. So do you want me to say, "Wow, nice gauntlets"?
What?
I mean,
What are
I'm
those?
surprised you noticed that. I call them.
Drakelets.
That was a bad one.
Yes.
I was gonna use some form of Crocs, but that doesn't make sense.
He totally discouraged Nakmar into making them black dragon horns into paladins, so he just puts them back in the bag of holding.
You do
He's
have
done
a
such
way
a
of.
fantastic job on his own stuff.
Hey, Mooney, I got
like
a great idea.
patches.
So he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
forget
no,
it.
yeah.
He's going to sleep.
What'd you call them?
It's all patches.
Patches.
They're
Patches.
patchwork.
Had a
You
snack
do have a
skin.
way of derailing the conversation sometimes, my friend.
Look at my clothes!
Yes, they're very, very cool.
Look, I even stamped the leather to make it look like dragon mouths at the fingertips.
Amazing.
Those are made out of your Drake.
And the dragon.
And the black dragon. Yeah.
So it's a mix of red and black.
Oh, okay. So they do like 1d4 emotional damage to you every time.
Yeah.
No, it's
And
positive.
disadvantage
Psychological.
in
Fighting
the
with
dragons.
drakes. Fighting with the drake.
Maybe you have an
Sometimes.
advantage.
It's a percentage roll.
I like to think that they look like just like ridiculous boxing gloves.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Like they're
yeah,
just
like the
giant
most-
over
They're sloppy
mittens.
mittens.
No, dude,
They're
you know
really
what it
sloppy
is?
mittens.
It's like a dragon and a dragon, just like their mouths, like this. Like,
Oh,
like Sakura.
what do you think?
Like
Yes!
Sako.
Yes! Thank you!
One's black.
Yes!
All right, well, you owe us one funny conversation next fight.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
Okay.
where were
Croc
we?
socks.
We were discussing the fact that this entire place.
Right, I was about to say something important.
That was John around.
That was beautiful.
Croc socks?
These are my Croc socks.
I
Croc
like it.
socks.
I love
Okay.
it.
Official.
Don't say it too fast.
Son of a bitch. What did I do? I should just stop talking.
Right. So, my god's shrine being here, that's weird, right?
I mean,
A little bit of a
if we're
Is it?
talking about
conflict
it,
of interest,
I feel
wouldn't
like
you
it's
think?
not so weird, actually. I mean, there's a book on how to become a lich. And there's what you describe as a phylactery, which, if I understand what you're saying correctly, is like the dark heart of a lich. It's secret, no place where it goes to
It's a no
hide its
place.
soul when it doesn't want anyone else to understand the depths of its magic and power and wonder.
I have one question, Cormac, my friend. Are we going to have issues now that this is a temple to your...
Whoa, Nagma, you got it confused. This is the temple, like this right here, right in this room. Okay.
This is a shrine.
Yeah,
This is
like that. This thing out here,
You know what I mean?
we're gonna destroy it no matter what, right?
Yes, absolutely. But
Bros before
our new
citadels,
friend,
right?
our new historical documenting friend
Just
is
let me
here
hang
for
in
a
there.
reason.
Let's go
You
start
hanging.
holding.
I got you, bro.
Thank you.
So, here's what we know so far. What we know so far
Concerned here.
is the ritual book has been passed
We're gonna blow this place up, right?
from lich to lich to lich. My God created this ritual.
Okay.
Whoever created this temple did it in such a way to deceive the people who live above, so that as whatever faction ruled, sacrificed, the souls would then feed their phylactery. It's quite ingenious. They never actually have to dirty their own hands, but souls are fed to them. It's quite genius. In fact, if I were to become a lich, I might model my own after something like this.
Question. Is that speculation, or do you know that for sure?
Fairly certain that's how this is working.
It's a very slippery slope. to
Exactly.
stand on.
Perhaps. But if you design a dungeon such as this, where only the most powerful can get in, you can secure your own life forever. The souls feed their everlasting life.
So knowing what we know, if we start defacing things, is the Black Lotus going to have an issue with our new friend Cormac?
No. So what I was saying is that this is but one lich's temple. That lich
Got it.
followed the same god as me.
I don't think you're thinking big enough, Cormac.
I don't think so either.
There's no evidence to support any other theory.
You don't think that this is your god's phylactery? You
Gods
can't
don't need a
feel
phylactery.
the magic thrumming. He wasn't always a god. He had to become a lich somehow.
But
Is your god
he's not a lich.
evil and, like,
Not anymore because he's a god,
Yeah.
which he
No,
became
they're
after
God.
becoming a lich.
Hit religion
Minotaurs
check.
are
Hey.
not bound by.
Hey Tess, is your god evil now? And
Hang
like,
on, I'm
and
thinking
creating dead
religiosity right
people,
now. My
like,
god.
or killing people in a
And
place
it's-
all the time?
Delion?
I just feel that we're coming across a little slippery slope here to where some moral issues may be coming.
15?
You know what I'm saying?
Let's
You don't
let's
know.
resolve this real quick.
You don't know, but what about Cormac with advantage on religion?
I mean, I'm saying
I'm
I'm
gonna do a
dropping some
religion
pretty
check.
heavy truth bombs right here.
21.
Cathisticus was never immortal.
There you go.
It is not the story of Vecna.
Oh, okay.
So,
Never more.
Fine.
my god did create this method in which everlasting life can be preserved.
Then he can destroy it.
Or fed upon. It's a feeding
So
machine.
you're jumping to some conclusions.
I'm not blaming you, just so we get
I
this out of the
understand.
way. I just want to know where
I'm just
we're
saying.
at.
Yes, and we should definitely have this conversation. It's an important one to have.
It's
Does
very
it feel
important.
like he's been emphasizing his point by pounding on things since he got those
I didn't
bombs?
pound nothing. Oh,
Makes,
Anyways,
I think you should listen to him.
Go on.
I do agree with the sock.
I think so too.
So,
crazy.
this temple was created, but then I'm not sure why multiple liches have been here. That's the part that doesn't make sense.
And why is Bruno
Unless they are
upstairs?
killing each other.
Is it possible to, reconsecrate a phylactery for your own use?
Yes. You could I could take over this temple using the same methods that they did.
But you won't.
I have no reason to.
Okay.
I am a revenant, in which most of these were not. I already have
Okay.
everlasting life.
But yet you keep the book. Is this something you desire for yourself?
I must research further.
just gave it
There
to
must
him.
be benefits to lichdom beyond what this phylactery's creation will provide, which is another body, in case you haven't figured this out.
What?
The phylactery is another body. When one's is destroyed, the phylactery provides another.
Ooh.
So then that begs the question, if we start knocking the walls down,
Well, it's not flesh and bone.
no,
It's
no.
not, doesn't work the same.
But what I mean to say
Somewhere
is-
in this building is a body.
What's at the bottom?
And how long before the lich whose phylactery this is
Comes knocking?
home?
Depends
Hey,
on its
wait.
wards.
Can you locate it? Like, do you got
Ah.
a spell that does, like, locate dead person's body?
I could locate a specific thing like a skeleton or...
A lich?
But not even
no.
through walls, my friend.
Yes, not even through walls.
It's
okay.
and with the
Alright,
powerful
alright.
magics that protect this place, it's very hard to locate objects.
Okay. Okay. So my
It's a lot
answer
to
is-
take in.
My
So-
question's answered then. Thank you, Cormac.
I don't have any reason to be power hungry and crazy. I've been on this earth for 1,000 years. I plan on doing it tomorrow.
I know. What?
Okay. We're good.
What?
You just plan on doing it tomorrow? Is that what you just said?
No, more.
More...
I'm not gonna go
Oh,
anywhere.
what else do we have to do with our long rest?
Alright. One more thing. If only we knew somebody who could blow this place up.
Right, but why?
I told the lizard folk we were going to clear this place out.
So think of this as... How do I say this? This is tough.
We're going to kill all the bad guys.
Who's ever in charge of the
Just
top
point
of
me-
this temple
Point me at the bad guys.
is the bad guy. The temple itself is just...
This isn't a temple. It's a
site.
citadel. It's going down. We have been going down this whole time. Not
I
up.
think this may be something extra.
You know, for a lizard man, monk, you are quite hung up on the vernacular.
Yes.
If what you say is true about this place, then we dare not blow it up. As Mooney describes, the energy that would be unleashed could kill thousands, tens of thousands, more even.
Perhaps if it hasn't been already consumed
This-
or
But
held
this-
elsewhere.
But this city is just a muck. So who cares if it's off the map?
Ooh.
Spoken like a
Now-
true knight, I see.
Spoken like a
There
true
are
leader.
innocents above Nakma. We've met some.
I have
This
friends
is just a place of people go to find.
It's the center of
seclusion.
corruption.
Seclusion. No, this is a place where they take slaves and then sacrifice them on altars.
It's
The
center of
person who is in
corruption.
charge of the temple right now was horrible and is horrible, and we've killed most of them.
If this city was
Yeah,
to
let's go
disappear
kill
off of
everything
the
in here,
Marth,
then.
it would not be missed.
Right. Back to what I was trying to say earlier. The people who control the top of the citadel do not have anything to do with what's happening
down
below it. Nobody's gotten this far.
That's right. I agree.
So you're saying it's some sort of pyramid scheme?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Inspiration.
God.
And that the whole concept of sacrificing above was only planted by the superior being of whoever created this place, and it never has served anyone but them.
Like
Well,
an
let's
onion
take
of
it
evil.
down.
It is an onion of evil.
Or a delicious cake of evil.
Perhaps.
With
See,
layers. They make
here's the
ice cream.
thing. Why are we taking them down?
I did ask that when we came across all the moldy doors.
For the money.
You know,
Okay.
my words went over
I
your
mean,
head.
we've seen a lot of treasure so far. Some of it's got to not be cursed, right?
Right. We could probably make it out here with a few thousand gold.
I mean, we saw that room full of gold back there.
Originally, I thought that the altar to Bune was much deeper inside of the temple, but now
I
I'm
did too.
thinking that we passed it much farther back towards the beginning, so
Yabune is a new god here, not even a god here. This
No.
temple has been around much longer than Bune.
yes.
So I think you are correct.
Yes. So, with that in mind, we have a choice to make. Do we stay and press on for glory,
Let's extinguish this
For
place for
knowledge.
what it
For
is.
For
knowledge.
snack, damn it!
For a snack.
for snack?
Oh, but our friends are probably dying up top every second we're down here.
Let's just do it for history.
Why are they dying?
What
Who have they been
army?
fighting?
What army? You're right. We killed most of the fighting force.
We killed the
We
Deity.
wiped
Didn't you
the
say
floor
earlier they were
with
being
it.
attacked by like, oh no, you didn't tell anybody because you scry and tell no one.
Were they weren't
You
being
scryer.
attacked,
Yeah.
were they?
Yeah.
Yeah, out again.
But
Yeah, they
Alan-
were getting attacked.
Alan kicked their ass.
Yeah, I thought he won. The
Yeah,
fight
he
was,
did.
Won.
yeah,
Yeah, and we've been out of contact for them for like 20 hours?
long enough for Taz to lose the ability to scry.
In
Yeah.
fact, how long have we been
So-
underground, Mr. Dungeon Master?
It's been days!
This is the second.
Too long rest.
And we did it too
Long rest.
early. So this would have been.
Short rest.
So at the end of this long rest is 48 hours.
Okay,
Essentially.
I think we're probably okay.
Woo! I can look through the eyes of my familiar.
Alan is our...
Can still do that?
You can still do
I
that?
could still do that.
You can still do that?
Because he's a pseudo dragon and they can choose to bond as a familiar.
They can.
And do you still have the feat to have a familiar?
It's a spell, but yeah.
Do you still have access to that ritual?
I asked you if he's still my familiar, and you said yes. The ones that choose to be are.
He's
And
your
you said they
friend.
could do everything except the pocket dimension thing.
Yes, but do you still have the whole familiar shtick?
I don't have
You
that
don't need the pact of the chain,
pact anymore.
but can
Yeah.
you have a familiar still?
Yeah. I'm a warlock. Why can't I?
You
I-
need the ritual.
Which ritual? That's the pact of the chain.
No, find familiar.
I'm familiar.
The spell.
Do you have that?
I don't think so, actually. But it doesn't matter because it's not a magical familiar. It's my real-life flesh and blood friend. That's why I asked you about this, because I wanted to know, just so I knew.
I think it's the spell that gives you the abilities, though, not the fact that
They
it's
can
just
choose
your
to.
friend.
They can choose to bond.
All right,
as a
you got
familiar.
Libras, but the Vorpaltinger,
Alright.
the Vorpaltinger is now
Takes the
just a
fuck
pet.
off. Just takes the fuck off.
He's just my buddy.
He's just
Yeah.
he's pixels.
Like, does he listen to me still?
In video
I just
game
can't.
terms?
You know, we'll deal with that later.
Pixels.
Cool. What's going? I'm gonna choose to look through the eyes of my familiar.
You see, like, the Volpaltinger getting taken by, like, a hawk and flown away.
You shut your mouth right now, man. Just because Snack died doesn't mean my Volpertinger has to die, alright?
So you peer through the eyes of Libras,
Stevicus showed up.
and you
Snack's
see
dead,
a hawk.
Stevicus. Yes.
And Libras is like taking off with his hawk and like just ripping it to pieces. Like feathers everywhere. And it just rips into the poor bird. The taste of blood, the stinger of Libras injecting the bird. The bird like it falls over, paralyzed into sleep. And Libras is just like taking tufts of feathers out, digging into its middle.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Eating.
I mean, okay. You know, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't want to game the system too much. If I can look through his eyes, that's good enough for me. I can't control him anymore and shit like that. He's his own person, so
They're,
Right.
they're alive.
yeah.
The Libras does sense the connection, and like you get a sensation, a feeling of joy and relief, and that's really about it.
Okay. Yeah, I just kind of give him the sense of like, hey man.
From the
I'm-
corner of the vision, you see the wagon.
Okay.
It's intact.
All right. Yeah. I'm like,
There's no
Alan's
smoking
like,
crater.
I'll
Nope, don't see Alan. Don't see Alan.
I'm here, buddy. I give him like
Horses.
the impression of like, what time of day is it?
The end of it's dawn.
It's dawn.
Sun's coming up.
Okay.
It's the dog.
Yeah. I give him the impression that I'm gonna be back. I'll be back. Just wait for me, basically.
Could you, like, sense that he died at some point, since they were, like, connected?
I feel like he probably would have. Maybe I don't know.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Dawn of a new day, the end of your rest. You guys have spoken about your options and possibilities, and it sounds like for the most part, you guys are kind of interested in seeing at least what's a little bit deeper inside of the somber citadel, and so you're pressed on with an option.
Awesome.
With only two real solid options in front of you, one of them going back, and you decided against that, that means that you have opted to try to figure out how to get through the twisting corridors
Yes.
of the swirling sabers.
Yes.
And Taz had to guess, how long is this corridor?
Taz can't guess. There's no way for you to guess.
It's very long and it disappears out of sight.
Look, if you would divert your attention over here to where this cloud of daggers is right there,
Oh, buddy.
There's an S
I
curve.
knew that's
you
what
can
that
see
was.
that it twists around the corner,
Yikes.
and that's
Okay.
even more than Balthazar's even able to
Right.
see.
Yeah, I can just see that little
S-curve.
bit right
Gotcha.
there. Okay.
So is it?
Taz, use your ghost eyes.
I don't have access to those anymore.
What do you mean?
Ghost eyes.
Can't you see in the dark still?
Those were the gifts of the devil.
Dang.
Jeez.
That's harsh, bro.
Yeah.
What else can't you do?
I told you, following the devil would lead you down the wrong path, my friend.
And now I no longer follow the devil. It sounds like you're yelling
And you
at me.
can't
Why?
see in the dark.
And I can't see in the dark.
You
Can
were
you?
correct the whole time.
I can with
See,
this
the devil
slapstick.
leads you down into the dark, I think is what he's trying to say. And now you've
Yes.
lost your path.
Thank you.
And now that he's not with you any longer,
Ah.
you can't see.
Frustrating.
Yes, but we're still in the dark. This doesn't make any
Humans are
sense to me. When
frustrating
I was
too.
with the devil, I could
Just
see in the
like-
dark. It was like I was
Light
in
up your
daylight all the
sword so we
time.
can see the light.
I'm getting really
Slapdick.
angry down here.
Whoops.
This torch is always lit.
Slap cheeks?
See?
Cheeks,
Cormac. That's life.
stick, cheeks.
I think
Now
I
you
remember
can
it's
see,
some
my
druid
friend.
we met a long time ago. Slap
Mooney, why are
cock.
you so obsessed with
Wood
seeing
shop.
in the dark anyways? You bring it up every time we hang out together in these little dungeon sessions.
I don't know, man. Usually a lot of my friends
Lost
die
it.
in the dark.
Probably
Close to
because
it.
you pointed out.
You know what? I think most of my friends have died in the dark.
Well, we're not gonna die in the dark today because Cormac has a torch lit. A magical torch that burns him not.
You got one too.
Mm-hmm. See, so neither of us are in the dark anymore.
The dungeon provides.
The dungeon provides. I write that down.
So in any case,
Very good.
I'd like to
Like
see
literally on the wall, right?
Yeah.
with blood.
Yeah, with chalk.
with Snack's blood.
Stop saying that, okay? I look over and I see Snack's like legs and body parts that like are left over from.
Cormac would like to see if the cloud of dagger extends beyond this
Really wanna eat
5 foot square area into the S curve, or if it's just
The cloud of daggers, this is a little bit stronger than your typical cloud of daggers. You can see that it actually fills up a 10 foot by 10 foot per cloud. And this storm of sabers goes deeper, yes, into the hallway.
And can I see standing right here? Can I see past it to a spot where that's no daggers, like diagonally right here?
Down the hall.
It even attacks.
Taking that. If so, it fills this whole space.
There is a storm of sabers in every one of those.
As far as you can see, huh?
There's lots of them.
There's a storm of sabers on every single one of those dwarven forge tiles.
Oh
Ah.
lord.
Can you
Taz-
dodge those?
Ah.
Taz reaches in his pouch,
No, I'm
Dodge.
asking. It's
grabs
possible
a,
to dodge.
I don't know, 6 or 7 ball bearings,
Yeah.
and I just toss them into the swords. I just want to see what happens.
I don't have access to that spell. I'm not sure.
One or two of them.
Shield up.
Pink.
Yeah, sure.
Right?
But I
Close
mean,
your
like it's a
eyes.
couple of ball bearings. Most of them go through mostly unscathed, but you hear like one or two of them manage to hit one of these blades.
So the swords don't like react. They don't try to go for them. They just stay in their pattern, whatever it is.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a pattern.
I was gonna say we can memorize the pattern.
It's very chaotic,
Well,
and it's almost as if by chance that they hit one of these ball bearings.
Okay.
How high off the ground do they go? Or off
Well,
the
looking at
ceiling?
Snack, you can see that they pretty much go within an inch of the ground.
can we tell how much damage it did to Snack? Like,
Well, Snack's been here
per
overnight,
space,
so
you know?
it's kind of puree.
yeah. Oh, so it's just been going like a ninja all night until it explodes.
Yeah, there's now like
Sorry.
there's about an inch of gore across the floor that the sabers don't hit.
How much
Chunky
resources
salsa.
are we willing to dump on this?
Carne asada.
Ooh.
I mean, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna.
I have a way to disperse these daggers. It's just
You
not,
do?
It's just not easy.
That's what I'm asking. Like,
Whose
is,
voice was that?
Sorry.
That was very weird.
do you see anything right here that could like turn it off? It says like off button on this thing.
It's magic.
I mean, don't
I have a
dungeons
way of
usually
dispelling
have?
that.
I mean, don't dungeons usually have like a way to stop these things?
Some. One's created by wizards. Sometimes there's only one way to counter the spell.
It doesn't seem very sporting.
Well, if it's designed, like I said the other day, which was yesterday,
What was in here again?
Mooney.
if we weren't supposed to be here, there wouldn't be any doors.
True.
So it's possible you're only meant to be here if you can dispel magic.
Well, I thought it would disappear as soon as we figured out where the crown went, but
Yeah,
That was
that
obviously
whole room was
bullcrap.
bullshit.
yeah.
That's one way of putting it.
Yeah, that is a weird way of saying it. It was bullshit.
Snack Mom's like wiping his ass with a scepter.
For real.
Hey, I got a quick action.
Throws it in the room.
You guys want to just really quickly check to see if there's anything else inside these paintings?
I think the paintings are a dead end. I mean, don't you?
The items could be magic. I don't know, man. You want to take the items out?
Is there
Nakmar's
anything
gonna
else in
walk
the
over
paintings?
to the corridor of the spinning blades.
Oh.
Yes.
Just over here.
That's a good
Yeah.
idea, Namuni. Go take a look.
Nakma
Just don't
walks
put
over to
anything
the
on
corner.
the throne.
What do you do, Nakma?
I'm stretching my pork chop shoulder plate holder.
Yeah.
Try pushing the throne.
I am studying this thing.
It doesn't push.
Pull.
It doesn't pull.
Is there anything underneath the little cushion that's on it?
Nope, it's part of the chair.
Somebody glued this on here.
That's a big door. It's blocking my
So where's
way.
everybody else at?
You can move a tile if you need to. They're somewhere behind you, basically all standing right next to you, I believe. And you were standing at the edge of these swirling sabers.
I'm pacing back and forth.
And I'm intrigued. What are you going to do, Nakma?
I'm a little bit irritated about this whole freaking place.
For sure. All of us.
Do the doors look like that?
Double?
And
Sure.
as everybody's talking and trying to make up their own hypothesis of this, I don't know if anybody's watching Nakma, but he goes into a rage
Oh, Lord.
and
He's gonna
goes
run
through
it.
the spikes.
Run the gun! Gonna see some hamburgers tonight, baby.
So,
To pump himself up first?
these guys are over here chit-chatting away, and Nakma's just like, I'm just tired of
Are
this
we
talk.
really just going to watch our friend turn
He's
himself
just-
into hamburger?
I walked in the
Talk
other
is
room.
really going to
himself.
happen right
I
now?
walked in the other room.
He's
Oh
talking
my
to himself,
God.
And he's kicking the floor, and he's like,
This is called dungeon fatigue. This is called dungeon fatigue. Just so you guys know, there's a term for
this
it,
is beauty.
and you're about to rip your sheet up, bro.
Okay. I got 122 hit points.
Did I hear you say you go into a rage?
I do rage. That's number 2.
You run through. You do you run as far as you can?
Ozone, sparks fly.
Dashing?
Oh, God.
Do you dash?
God damn it.
Do you dash?
What difference does it make? He doesn't need to...
Taz looks up from
At
what
this
he's
point, I'm
doing and
gonna
he's
shut
like,
up.
Nekma, what are you...
I have a 40 movement.
How much time are you going to give me to react? Any?
Nobody gets any remote. I don't know.
He's got.
I'm not even close. I mean,
Roll initiative.
I don't even think
Roll
I'm close
initiative
either.
test.
No, I'm not even close.
No.
You guys didn't walk out of the room at
gotta
all.
let you-
40 movement actually gets you. So 11 in half,
Okay, that sounds bad.
and then
I was thinking hundreds.
10 in half.
Okay.
This could be the best thing
5
that ever
in half.
happened to us.
Okay.
8 in half.
Punchline. There's got to be a punchline. There's something.
11 in half. And the last one,
Why are we doing half?
5 in half. He's in a rage.
No saves?
No saves.
No saves.
Roger.
So we go.
Let's continue.
This is why our barbarian is really smart.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, no problem. Okay.
Alright, how far did you get?
That's
What's on
only
the other
like 30
side?
damage, right? It's barely
27.
Give me a quick second. Do we want to take a 5-minute break right now? It's a little
Yeah.
early, but I gotta pee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could,
Oh, we can do
I
that.
Could,
Alright.
Use the little.
That was exciting.
Yeah.
And
We'll
And we're
find out
gonna
what
take a
happens
quick
in
break.
just a second.
That's what happens when the wizard and the warlock talk for like 25 or 30 minutes. Where it's like, hey, fuck you, I run through this sword.
Read the chat. It's
corridor.
Stevika's fault. That should have been live.
Hey, we're live.
We're back. We're back.
Woo! We're having a good night.
Biology is a pain in the ass.
You made it in one piece.
Yeah.
Literally.
What's going on? Oh, you want Mooney?
Yes.
Got him. There you go.
Thank you.
40 feet.
So I'm looking at these doors.
Stuff.
I don't think we're coming back in here, no?
I don't know.
I was leaving
I'm gonna say probably not, but I mean, like I
only
anticipate
through
you guys
the
doing
color.
or not doing a lot of things,
Oh,
and
yeah,
I've never.
Right.
All the way around.
How
That's
many-
fine. I guess Taz and I are like, what the fuck are they doing out
But
there?
did you hear that?
So I can keep
I heard,
going.
I heard him go into a rage and then some like violent cutting and shit.
You've probably seen a shadow puppet.
6.
He does that
Right.
sometimes. Nekma.
I like
Hey,
slowly fold my book with the bookmark. And
Does
put
anybody
it to
even
my
notice that I
bookcase.
left the area?
Taz nods in approval at the lack of a dog ear.
Nobody. So I'm like coming around these doors. I'm like, so
breaking
I
my
think
first
these
rule.
doors might work to like get us through these. Where's Knack?
I'm breaking my first rule right now, and that's leave Taz behind.
Yeah, you left Taz behind, that's for sure.
New
Maybe-
Taz can take care of himself.
Maybe that's because you're starting to get a little confidence in
Yeah.
new Taz.
New Taz can take care of
If
himself.
it's Taz.
Oh, there's a door.
It's just my nightness.
Good thing it's locked and you're in the
My
middle of a
nightness.
blade storm, baby.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm
You
moving
take
over one.
you take 10 damage every second. What are you gonna do?
I'm out.
No.
I'm out of the blades.
Face it towards
Are
you,
you?
but like at the end of the tile.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
6.
Perfect.
Is he standing in blades?
Nakma, you go into a rage.
Yes.
Your impatience has taken the better of you, and you rage.
too much.
And you see these swirling sabers, and you run in with your weapon at the ready, convinced that you're just going to like bat them out of the way like gnats.
I am. I
And-
did.
And the blades, they strike and cut and
Dragon blade horns.
and try to cut into you, but your barbarian
My
rage,
left.
you shirk it off for the most part amazingly.
My toe.
If anybody were going to run into this swarm of blades, you're probably the best equipped to do it. And you disappear into it. Nakma Minotaur!
Silverman!
Yeah, that Silverman.
Silverman.
Right. Leroy, for sure.
You rush into the swarm of the storm of sabers,
I did.
and you come out on the other side.
I did.
The storm ends just behind you as you step forward just a couple of feet there. Right there is just outside. And you come to an end, and there is a door. How much damage did you take
I
from
took
all
27 points.
that? 27 points.
Yeah. That's it. That's pretty good. Thanks.
I rolled pretty high, admittedly. I got a lot more higher
did,
numbers than
you
I
did.
thought I was going to get.
You did pretty damn
I
good.
definitely rolled higher than average. But
It put a little burn to the backside.
that was for us.
Reminded me of a certain explosion.
definitely.
But you make it through,
Yes,
and here you stand at the outside of the storm of sabers. There is a door in front of you.
A lever right next to it.
Oh yeah.
No.
All right.
No lever.
It's even labeled, right? Like
It's a
Yeah,
button
it says
there.
pull this lever
No
to
doubt,
make
yeah.
to turn
What
it into a
color
tsunami of
is this?
sorts.
oh. You've
color
made it
is
thus
this
far,
door?
but can you survive the tsunami?
It says solve the riddle of the sword. Simply do not remove all the crowns
not
from the
touch.
previous.
There's an
Collect them all.
I put them here.
Collect them all.
There's a lever in the upward position with an arrow that points down, and it says hard mode pointing down.
Hard mode.
Nice.
Yeah.
What color is
You
this
start
hard mode
spinning
door?
Red.
faster.
Yeah.
Red.
Just say it didn't hurt at all, and we should
It's a
come on
red
through.
door. I'm thinking of that.
It was
actually.
all fake. Go back, test it out.
I am going to investigate this door.
Yeah, you are. Solve it, Minotaur friend.
Solve the riddle.
I'd
of the
like to
door.
solve the puzzle. Is a door.
11?
Got it.
On a crappy investigation of this red
An 11.
door. Yes.
It's a door.
It's just a plain
But
red
do you
door.
perceive?
You don't see a lock on it. It appears that it's just a door with no lock.
Just a door with no
In fact, it's
lock.
ADA accessible.
Oh my god.
Nakma's just like saying
Foreign
these things
in
to
the
himself.
Minotaur world.
Just a door,
So-
no lock.
Seems
to
like I
be-
could just
Nakba
push it
standing
open.
here, and he
If I was
feels
some
this
sort of
breeze
person,
on his
I would be able
backside
to fit
of
very
the
nicely.
scimitar blades. It's creating quite a breeze. It feels good on his, other areas.
Open wounds.
Right, thank you.
That's what you meant to
And
say.
he's like, he's thinking about.
It's deep cuts.
He's thinking about. He's just thinking about this door and this reddish gray. It's not even red. It's not red.
Because you're colorblind.
Yes.
It's a red door, though.
It's a shade.
You said that?
It's a shade of gray.
Do you know what red
correct?
mold is? No, I'm just kidding.
It's not red. As growing up, the different color shades has been associated with colors. So
Yeah, totally.
this shade would be a reddish color too.
Or is it
now.
You've
Or
been
it
told
could
it's
be
a
might not
gray
know.
shade of red, yeah.
But it is
also,
gray.
It also
in
could
my
have just
eyes.
been like a completely gray door. You don't know because you're colorblind.
So this is like,
Yes.
based on your 11,
Yes.
this is like what's going through your head. You're like, man, I have colorblind.
What's
I
going
wish I
through
was-
Nakma's
Is it red
head
right
right
now?
now
I don't know. Might be blue.
He's
I don't know.
He's raised and he's thinking about the damn elves and the orcs were first, and this really sucks because we are first, not them. We are not third. We are first. And he's like, hey guys, where are you at? You guys!
We're on the other side of
And
the swirling
I
swords.
touch the handle,
Oh,
You have a handle in your hand.
and it's unlocked, right?
You test the handle and it appears to be unlocked.
Push it just a little bit. How does it open? Where's the hinges?
We're about to have a combat.
It opens into the room.
Oh my god.
Opens into the room.
just well-oiled hinges. Just
They are. It doesn't creak or anything. You test the handle and you test the latch and it opens
Wait.
just a handful.
And I stop.
stop inside.
And I close the door.
What?
What's
I
in
clo-
there?
I didn't open the door, right? Did I?
You were like starting to open the
I
door
stopped myself.
and then you pull it back closed.
Now, have you stopped your rage? Are you still
No,
raging?
I'm still raging.
Still raging. He did
Right?
all this thinking
Yeah,
Damn
damn it.
in
investigating.
a course of 6 seconds. Because if he doesn't
I'm out
take
of my
damage,
I'm out of my rage.
unless he's punching himself in the
Not
face.
And
punching
even
myself in
then
the
it
face.
that,
Doesn't work.
That really doesn't work.
Somebody else has to hit me. Oh, I can step back into the blades.
Oh yeah, this is so much.
Let me keep this rage going. Hold on.
He pulls his head back out and it's like a mohawk.
You could gore yourself through the door. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, it's
hit the
unlocked.
door, see
tell us what
happens.
you do, though. That's just.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go through the door by myself.
Okay.
No.
Fuck it.
I don't know. You went through the
I'm
cloud of
doing
blades
it.
by yourself.
I'm open the door.
Is this the end of his turn yet?
There comes
Do we
a
get,
time
like,
in every
turn
minute of
What
his
do you
life
do?
when
Yeah,
he's
what
going
do
to
you
strike
do?
out on his own.
Nakma!
Door.
What are you doing?
That was 6 seconds him blessing through that whole thing. So what do you want to do?
Door.
You don't
I
open
do
the
not
door
want
yet.
these blades.
You're thinking about opening this door.
Yes,
I'm not gonna watch Felix die again.
And then I could have at
It's
least
almost.
We did
got
do.
open.
You hear Nakma
I'm on the
yelling
verge
about
of pushing
What?
like a baby.
Yeah,
Like
you know
a
what?
mama?
Let's just roll for initiative now, because that's just what we need to do. Because he entered into a zone with things killing him, and he's taking actions.
Didn't kill me, but it hurt.
And so we
make
need to-
sure that we're
We
following.
need to roll initiative just
chicken
so that
scratch.
this can work out the right way.
That's very high.
Thank you, Stevicus.
Very high.
I rolled a 7 for the swords.
The swords have initiative?
They do right now, yes.
Boy, that just
Honestly, I should
blew
probably-
my mind.
I should probably just put them at 20.
Yeah,
Okay.
Why would the swords have initiative?
because they're traps.
No, it doesn't work that way.
Sometimes it does.
My mind is
It's a
blown.
Oh, so then I should have rolled initiative before I went into the blade.
That's what he just told me.
You're like, this
That's
blows
okay.
my mind. I can't. No, they have legendary actions.
Yeah, twice per round.
Oh, I don't have rest sickness anymore.
Stevicus hates me tonight. He
Why?
hates me tonight.
Why?
Yes, he did. I said thanks, and he goes, "Those wasn't for you."
Got him.
Hey, it's your choice.
Magma!
Yeah,
You can put them where you think
I
it'll
got
work.
it. 19.
Moody!
Great shit. I'm just glad he showed up finally.
14.
What am I gonna do?
I cannot think of a wave.
Cormac.
24.
Gosh, that wizard. So fast.
Balthazar.
17.
My brain is so fast.
Wow. You guys all on one side.
I've got nothing. Nothing.
I know, I got it there.
Red door.
You don't know it's red.
I don't.
There it is.
What shade of gray is red?
It's gray. You cannot
Only I could see through their eyes.
You cannot determine a color by its shade of gray. Sorry,
Yes,
but
you
no.
can.
Nope. Because how do you know it's not just a shade of gray?
You know, that actually sounds like a children's book. If I saw that in the library, I would buy it. And I would read it to my kids.
Shades of gray?
You can't.
I don't know.
You can't. What did you say? You can't see a color by the shades of that's gray.
Oh, right. Yes.
It's really, really well said.
Oh, we got it on tape.
All right, I'm right.
Write the children's book.
Yep.
All about beholders.
Oh,
And
but
seeing
Chronicles of the
of
Coast.
gray shading.
I don't know. I think
Cormac, you're
Whatever.
at the top of
Dude,
the
I ain't got
initiative,
different
and
guys.
Nakmon has just ran through the swirling blades.
you guys don't know where
I ain't got shit. You're right. I don't know. Is he dead? He could be dead. He could be dead.
No, that chunky salsa's from yesterday.
It's a free action to say or yell something.
That was that's what I said.
Damn it.
That's canon.
Sauces from yesterday. All right.
Listen, we're good because he still hasn't yelled out the catchphrase of the sword yet.
I did. No, I didn't.
Can I take a beat? And I mean, is there anything at the entrance to this hallway? Is there
A storm of
room
swords.
or what?
A storm of swords.
All right. Here's what I do.
It's beautiful.
I will ready movement. I can't even do this.
Nope.
This is why it doesn't work on initiative action. Why the hell would you initiative action a trap? This is ridiculous.
Some traps respawn on initiative 20.
I understand. Which is why I'm trying to solve that problem, but I.
You could just do nothing. It's only gonna get hurt if you stop.
Some traps.
No, I'd like to run. I'd like for the three of us who are on this side to run through together. How can I do that using 5e mechanics? I can't.
Hold
Because I can't hold movement. You
Hold
can't
hands
hold
and skip.
You can't. On
Well,
initiative.
because everything happens literally within 6 seconds. If you run through, then technically they also run through within that same amount of time.
Right.
So if you run through, they're running through.
Right.
Okay. Well, then help me out however you can.
So you
Yeah,
decide
you'd still
that.
take the
I
damage
would
if you
like.
ran in 6
Let me say
seconds.
what I'd like to do, and then
Yeah.
let's figure out how we can
Tell
do
me
it
what you
with
want
the
to happen.
mechanics. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you can't hold actions mechanics the way I want to do it.
Absolutely.
So here's what I'd like to do.
Absolutely. So tell me what you want to happen.
I would like me with the shield in my left hand to be locking arms with Mooney in the middle, to be locking arms with Taz on the right, and him have a shield, and the three of us together run through with shields on both sides.
Okay.
That's what I'd like to happen.
But you
Like a
do
Roman
understand.
deal.
So
Like a
I
Roman
don't know.
strategy.
I mean, yeah, that's what I want to happen.
Okay.
If he wants to turtle up.
I want to try and turtle and run
You
through.
want to run with Balthazar and Mad Mooney the Drake
Yeah.
with shields up.
Yeah.
All right. If that's what do you guys decide to do that on your turn? You look at Cormac. He's trying to do this. He's trying to lock arms
Okay.
and put a shield
I'm
up.
with you.
It's Taz's turn now, right? Or
No. This is just a free action. He's trying to suggest something. He looks at you, but he doesn't say anything.
Right.
Well,
And that's my
you
turn.
got a free action. You got a free action to say something.
I spoke.
Do you say something like?
I proposed the idea.
Shields up together now. I mean, I get
Right.
it. Yeah. Okay.
We
so
run through together. It can only do so much damage.
Here's the thing. My question is,
Tally-ho!
can I cast a spell before we go?
You can take an action to cast Dispel Magic before you
No.
go.
Can I cast a spell, not dispel
Oh.
magic? Yeah.
You can cast a spell before
Okay.
you go.
All right. Then I'm on board. when it's my turn, I want to cast a spell, and I'll go.
That's a 6 seconds? Okay, I yell out, shouldn't you just cast Blade Ward on yourself? Cast Blade Ward!
Who has Blade Ward?
Yeah.
You could have prepared it! You literally had the whole 8
I
hours!
don't have that cantrip. Who has that cantrip? No one has that cantrip. It's the rest.
Mooney read a book about how to be a wizard once, and it was like definitely
I hear
take
these
Blade
guys?
Ward.
Do I hear these guys?
Who's slashing equals win.
Yeah.
Win.
Nakma hears slashing equals win. Win.
I don't
Alright.
know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Is there any other action that you guys take before you run through the swords?
Yeah, I cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Armor of Agathis on yourself.
Okay, he casts Armor Agathis on himself on his turn. Okay, so I think he's gonna go with him, right? And I say to him, what if I just polymorph and stick both of you in my mouth and I just take all the damage?
Oh, that's a great idea.
Could we fit in his
No.
mouth, the two of us?
No.
Oh, I love that idea,
You could
though.
fit
Huge
one.
beast!
You could fit one.
Alright, I guess it's Aesop's tale.
No, if you fit one, then it breaks the shield wall. We
Wait,
can't
you said
do that.
huge beast?
Yeah.
Can't fit through that hole.
Oh, 4 squares?
It's 2 squares at a time. Large is 4 squares. Huge is 3 by 3.
It's the length, though, right?
Do I get the feeling that this is multiple magics, or is this one cloud?
Multiple magic.
Okay, that's what I thought.
What if I do it like a couch?
That's
You know,
what I
I just
thought.
kind of
But
like walk on the walls
I
a little
see where
bit.
you're going.
I mean, do I think that Dispel Magic would affect this whole shebang? Or
Absolutely. Well, the whole thing. You know that this is a magical effect, and you know that dispel magic would
Dispel's
have an
magical
effect.
effects. Right. It's worth seeing how much we're gonna take so much damage. Jesus Christ!
Let's do it, baby! I'm with you, brother.
It's worth seeing how. All right, hold on. And that's our
I
3 turns.
held my Armor of Agathis then if we're not going. I thought we
Lord.
were
Cormac is
No,
first.
we're
Okay,
going.
yeah.
I'm
No,
with you.
Cormac is first. So if you're going to do it, do it.
Okay, I target 10 feet in with Dispel Magic.
You obliterate the first tile of swirling scimitars, and it is dispelled. That leaves 5 more tiles.
Well, that was 3d8 worth of healing
the
that I just
doorknob.
wasted on one tile.
Could have just healed that back.
Son of a gun.
And then that's one less storm of swords worth of damage that we're going to take. But can you do that 5 more times?
Yes.
4 more tiles.
Oh, 4 more.
Yes,
thought
I
that-
can.
But how much does that drain
All of
you?
it. That's our turn. I guess, unless you guys are running through.
Yeah, I was gonna run through. So I grabbed the pole, right, from my back pocket, the last one that I have left, and I flip it over in front of me and I push it through to see what it does. Oh shit!
It's destroyed. There's no save. There's no attack roll.
At the very end of it, I try to put my hand
Julian.
in to see if it, with the pole and my hand at the same time, take damage.
You lose your ring finger.
Oh!
Shit.
Okay. I see where
Not
he's
the
going.
glove?
I see where he's going.
Like I wear gauntlets.
Yeah,
ogre
took the
power.
Took that part of your
Magical gauntlets
finger
of
with you.
ogre power.
Yeah.
They're not magical.
Yes,
Yes,
they
they are.
are.
He's wearing ogre power gauntlets.
Oh yeah.
They are.
Yeah, you lose that finger.
Oh my god!
Even through dragon scale?
No, you have disadvantage on all your attacks.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I mean,
That's horrible.
Guys, I'm having some serious second
Hold on a
thoughts
second.
about
So yeah, it goes through magical armor, and the gauntlets lose their, and you lose a finger with it.
God damn it!
Taz like pulls out the magic 8-ball and he's like, "Can I leave this on?"
Holy crap!
Shit.
That's never happened. It's so long.
It's so long.
It's so long.
Do you think it'll grow back?
Test the lizard.
Usually a tail, but never a finger.
Yeah.
Oh, freaking no. Okay.
holding the door and hears Mooney scream.
Like, 2 more?
Easy, I got
I
it.
grab the finger like from
2
the
more?
floor.
That was pretty scary, man. I
I
don't
gotta
want to
grab
get
it if I can.
hacked up like that.
Hilarious.
Did it fall in or out? Roll me a.
Oh, you know what it's doing though? It's charging.
great.
My
Oh, it fell
fucking-
Yeah.
Oh, so it's just chunky salsa.
It's charging
now,
my power
No,
surge.
because
Oh,
it's
that-
less
that's
than
good.
an inch.
And
Yeah,
you
okay.
got the magic.
It's a whole
right?
plus
Less
40
than an
in my
inch.
damage.
Guys,
Just the tip.
listen. If we could get smaller than my fingertip there, we can fit underneath these.
Gotcha. Polymorphia to smaller than your fingertip.
Yeah, like a bug.
Can't do that.
You know the brain of a bug. It would just be like.
But every 6 seconds, so long as our Minotaur friend is still alive, I can disable each one of these 4 remaining traps.
That's fucking sharp. I'll tell you that right now.
Nakma, do you do anything? Do you hear Mooney screaming, "Ah, my finger!"
Looking back. Oh, man. God, these guys.
Kind of still
let
feeling
go.
angry, but I don't know about this. All right, back to
I go
Cormac
out of my
then.
rage. I lose rage.
Did you have anything?
Well, I'm not gonna cast Armor of Agathis, obviously,
Yeah.
because
We're not
that's
running through.
Yeah, that's not. We're not running through.
I'm not raged anymore after that, obviously.
I don't have a way through there. The only way I'm running through is if the amount of swords significantly decreases from its current level of storm, because I cannot make it through.
Hey guys, I'm fine. I made it come through.
You hear Nakma?
I swear to God, if Nakma's hand is up and like 2 fingers are gone.
Oh,
He doesn't even notice. He's like,
I'm good. Good, it's alright.
yeah.
Missing half a horn.
Right.
Yes, that would cry. I would cry. The precious horn.
Yeah, it's
I got
it's
2
hanging
more. I can stick them
right
on my
now, and
shoulders.
you don't even know it.
I
You're
got
just
2 more.
standing there.
Alright.
Okay.
He does half
Twice.
damage on a
I will
gore.
disable the next one.
Cormac, it does damage even like when you put something in it at the same time. So we all would have taken damage. Ah!
That was
Just
a good.
run
It was a
through.
good test.
Another dispel magic. It dispels another 10 by 10 tile of magic swords.
I take a piece of wood and try to get my finger out.
So there's 3 left.
Well, you dispelled it, so now you can just
can.
reach down and grab it.
Pick it
Oh,
up.
cool.
Souvenir.
It looks tasty.
No, I just want the glove. The setback.
You bring out your needle with that.
So no matter what he does, there's always like one loose finger. It's like, I'll punch you!
Until our lizard friend regrows his limb, which they can do.
We'll see.
Not in 5e, but they should. Anyways,
Mooney's royalty. He can
Only
do
10.
something.
okay, so 6 more seconds. Anyone else want to do anything?
I really have extensively looked at the things I can do, and there's nothing.
Aye, aye.
I pull off one of the doors and I start sliding it in there to see if it does any damage with the blades.
Oh my god. Wooden splinters fly everywhere as the scimitars cut into it.
Does the door stand up at least a little bit?
It takes a couple seconds. Yeah, I mean,
A
like
couple seconds.
it doesn't just obliterate itself into splinters, but the swords fly by, and every time they do, they leave a gouge and a crack, and then it splinters. And as the longer it's in there, it begins to shatter. These are swords being swung hard, as if they were
Right.
being wielded by a swordsman.
I try to attack one of them.
How do you do so?
I throw a boomerang at it.
Your boomerang is destroyed.
That was the silvered one.
Yeah, it gets hit by a scimitar so hard that it bends at an awkward angle.
I got 2 attacks. I throw a dagger at it and see if I can break one of the scimitars.
Sure, it breaks, but the pieces all continue to fly around. Now there's smaller pieces of shrapnel in that cloud.
Mooney, you're making it worse. You have to stop. We're gonna have to run through one of those. 2 of them, maybe.
Can I search my
Can you
surrounding
be
walls
sure and
for like
dispel that
levers
one
or
for sure?
buttons? To see?
No levers.
No levers, no
This
buttons.
is a magical effect.
Okay.
This is not mechanical in nature. It's just you and the door handle.
Door
Just imagine
and the
that
handle.
one. No levers! Damn it!
No levers in this time.
Why?
Oh, shit. Was there anything in there? Like
Do I hear these guys like trying to make some sort of
Oh, absolutely.
I'm
Yeah.
casting
Using
loud
lots of
ass
triggers,
spells. Yeah.
whatever.
Clattering to the ground. Do they
Lizard's
disappear?
colorful metaphor is.
Yeah, every time he casts Dispel Magic, it dispels 10 feet of the magical cloud.
So the sounds of the blades gets quieter.
So these badass swords
Sure.
that can
Would I
destroy
notice
everything.
And you
that?
hear me
Disappear.
yelling because I'm casting a spell. So
Okay.
I'm using
No,
magic
you're talking.
magic words and being very loud, yes.
Okay.
And I get the third one.
And you cast Dispel Magic again, and it dispels the third cloud. That brings you guys all of the way up to this tunnel right here. You're able to see down the hall, and you're close enough now that you can smell Nakma.
Can I actually
Yes, you probably
see? Looks like. I mean, I can
You
see
might
from here.
have the very slightest sliver of a glimpse of where Nakma is
Where
standing.
the wind from the blades, you probably do smell me.
If it's enough, it's enough. And I cast Misty Step.
I knew you had it. You cast Misty Step and you bamf over to the other side and you stand beside Nakma.
Well, they abandoned us for
No, he's gonna stand a little bit closer than that. That's in the blades.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah,
So I am
There you
seeing
are.
3 more clouds.
2 more.
3.
3 more.
1, 2, 3.
Oh shit. Glad I made it through. I thought there was only 2.
I might have said the wrong number, but
He took 6 attacks.
That's what I
You
thought
ready?
at first.
I did.
And then.
Okay, well, we're
Yeah.
3 down.
Yes.
3 left.
Yes.
I think we need to give them some room now. Come on, they can't make it through.
Hey, how you doing here?
Let's take another rolling rest.
I knew it wouldn't take long.
I'm good. Why'd
Sure,
you leave
24
me
more
behind?
hours just sitting around.
Yeah.
I could read
You
this
know?
book.
I can keep throwing stuff in here.
Place. It's irritating. And you guys are just back there hee-hawing around.
Hee-hawing.
And I figured
I lost my
that I could
finger.
just run
free
through.
actions are, you only
yeah.
get 1 free action a round.
Thank you.
Moving on to, back to Cormac.
Moving on right wrong. I will dispel magic again.
Bam! Another cloud of swirling scimitars are dispersed and turning
This time at 4th
Ethereal.
level.
at 4th level. Does that, when you cast
Ouch.
it at high, it doesn't expand the radius?
Yes, sir.
Unfortunately, no.
There needs to be a mass dispel
There
should
should
be.
type
Yeah.
of spell
There
where you can
used to
dispel
be.
magical effects in an area, but like at a
Great dead
decreased
magic.
level.
Yeah, no,
It-
it
it's-
just would affect a stronger spell.
It should be like Wall of Fire. You should be able to control which directions you want to do it.
Magic circle.
I'm
spell
lucky you're
effects
not
in
making me
here.
roll DC checks to make sure I dispel them.
Hey, with Liamon's tiny hut, like
And if it's
this,
3rd or below. Yeah, what?
it can prevent spells from doing damage, right? Or going through it.
No.
You got anything like that?
No. No, we can't move forward.
Well, if it was like a magic circle or something like that.
Yeah, that's your free action.
The effect
Okay.
is persistent. in
As of
space.
right now, there are
Free
2
action.
clouds left. Balthazar and Nakma are on one side of the clouds. There is a door. Nakma still has his
Yes.
hand on the handle. And
Assuming
the other
you
2
and I
of
are over
you
here.
are separated.
Well, here I'm assuming.
Yep.
What did you see in there when you opened
Yeah,
the door?
what I
You didn't know. Why are you
Logic.
holding the no? How long have you been holding that there?
At least 12 seconds.
Yes. A little bit.
Well, we need to make
You ready?
some room for our friends.
Oh, they're trying to be cop? Oh,
Guys, we're going in.
it's going to be tight.
Breach?
Fine. Is it my turn?
It's one of our turns, isn't it?
Cormac just went. That makes it Nakma.
Open the door.
You open the door.
Right there.
Here we go.
Oh shit!
Do you want to pause and remake the map?
I don't think we need to do that, honestly.
Okay.
All right,
think,
entertain everybody while we're doing this.
I think you just take all of this right here,
This camera's live.
and we move all this out of the way.
Ooh, you know what that's like? That's like those sand sculptures that people do, you know?
Right.
They just
They
like
show a
swipe it
globe
all
and then
away.
it's an ocean.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
And build me a room right there real quick.
Build me a room, Mason.
Yeah. Take a couple of these corner pieces, throw them in.
Build me a tiny house.
Perfect. And right there will be a door.
Here's a door.
I'm standing in front of the door.
Perfect.
Here a door.
Adorable. It's a big end room.
You know what's most sad about this situation?
What's that then?
I had 3 spell slots I could have used prior to our long rest.
Oh, shit.
I would have been
I can't reach
smarter
anyway.
had I just gone out and dispelled them.
I will tell you that wizarding is hard work. It is.
It is.
Do we,
Foxtrot.
All right.
Beta.
Mm-hmm.
okay. Give me these guys over here at the door.
Good one now.
These 2 guys here.
So sorry.
Hold on.
Don't look at the spell screen
Chris has
yet.
better reach than I do.
Don't look at the screen yet.
I can't quite
Oh
reach
my
myself.
god.
There we go. They're right there at the door.
Door down.
Okay. Ah, okay. I see.
Daniel, hand me that. Right there.
This one? Or
Yeah.
This one? Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Okay. There it is. There it is. We shored it up.
And that one right there can go right there.
Yes.
Actually, no, sorry. Take that one there.
This one?
Yeah, any of those tiles. Because there's another door somewhere right there. That door?
Yes.
Yeah, that door goes right there.
Alright.
There you are.
How does it open?
However you want. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Speak friend and enter.
It goes.
Indeed.
Oh, excellent.
It's one of those revolving doors.
This guy.
Yeah.
it is.
Oh.
It's got
Shit.
glass in it. It's beautiful. It's
There's just
stained.
like a little kid who's like running around in it and super happy, and then it just fades into a ghost.
Oh, like one of those like when you put a piece of paper inside of like a sheet of glass, and then it's got like 2 images on both sides.
Oh yeah? A refracted image.
Alright. I don't think I have the proper dungeon dressing for this, but
Oh, we've got a little brazier here. Oh, that's part of this tunnel. Is there a brazier in there? I bet there is.
no.
No?
No.
Oh, okay. Alright. Sheesh.
But that would work. But anyways,
What about any trees? We got trees. Oh, there's green braziers.
stand that one up over there.
bro.
Have you played the Mad Mage, bro?
Have you played the Mad Mage? There's totally trees down there. We have more braziers. That was totally dipped over.
Brazier
That one's
down.
burning on its side, guys.
Your tables and
Really a
ritual
fun word to say.
symbols. Really
Cormac's like, is there any like stuff
have you done,
behind
bitch?
over here?
Real shit down here.
So instead of braziers over there, I don't have anything to represent this, but they're actually tall, towering coils of steel.
Okay.
They end in a large orb at the top, and electricity and static and lightning streak off and crash into the ceiling and surrounding area about you.
No joke.
That is not very long.
I have
Murder
the
coils.
tall obelisk type things that
That's
we
my
have.
rage. Oh, you got some things?
The 2 imposing coils of steel hold aloft great orbs of pure silver. Together they flank an undead form of a skeletal wizard, discharging arcs of lightning. The skeletal form comes to life upon your intrusion. Disembodied voices challenge you for your impudence. Fools! You have trespassed upon my most inner sanctum, and now your souls are forfeit.
Oh lord.
Oh shit, he painted it.
Oh shit, he painted it. You want to look at that mini real quick? Because
Wow.
it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I
He's
got.
like, oh shit, he painted it.
Yeah, I saw Jesse. What was it? Sunday?
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw Jesse on Sunday, and he's like, I still gotta paint this one.
Wow, man.
Got to take a.
That is
Jeez.
really nice.
That dude is.
Time to die. Pretty
I love
mini.
the spell book. That is amazing. Nice job on the text and
Looks
the
cool so
scribbling
far.
on the inside too. That's really
That's
cool.
very cool.
Thanks.
man.
Wow.
He's got like a
Good job,
power
Jesse.
level over
Thank
9,000.
you.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna have.
Okay.
Dang.
That's fun. That's good stuff.
This is a real
cool,
bone
dude.
daddy, John. I'm sorry. You don't.
You're gonna get boned.
We gotta kill that dude.
one.
If we kill that dude, then you're the new bone daddy. But that's
Okay, alright, here we go.
Sweet.
sweet.
Only a bone daddy of evil.
Yeah.
Boom.
There sits our doom, my
Right, only a
friend.
bone daddy of evil, that's what you are.
Boom.
Well,
All right.
So now we roll real
Right
initiative,
along.
right?
you can.
Nope.
Yeah. Oh, what?
He reacts right here.
Oh. That's a really high initiative.
Yeah, that brings us to Balthazar.
Man, if I knew that, I would have used that.
Fudge.
Yeah, I opened the door.
Yeah, you open the door.
Open the door.
Let Nemok open the door.
Open the door.
Open the door.
Outside the door.
Just run through.
Tens.
Just run through.
Throw a fireball.
What?
Just run through.
Yeah, I know.
We gotta run.
Go.
I mean, I'm gonna run in the room.
What are you talking about? Huh?
Oh, you're not. You and I
Yeah.
gotta run through.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What are
I
you
missed
I thought
you.
you-
Yeah.
Who's ever next to me? Sorry, I forgot.
You like look back at these
I had a
spinning
moment.
blades, and you're just like, there's something in there. People have to run through.
God damn it.
Balthazar!
Yeah. What? Whoa! Hey, you know my name? You know my name? You know my name?
The creature's mouth never moves.
Okay. Real quick. Taz knows a thing or two about electricity because he's seen it.
On me.
He's in the World's Fair.
You think?
Not one
I've been looking at it for 10 levels.
Hey, that's a Tesla coil.
Yeah.
Oh, he calls some murder machines.
Do I get the impression, because this is what Daniel thinks right now. Daniel thinks that this creature is getting its power from those orbs. Maybe if I destroy those orbs, then it will suffer some sort of setback. Does that track with what Taz knows about what may be happening here with electricity and
You don't know
stuff?
shit.
Fuck you, okay.
That boss sees you thinking and says you don't know shit.
God damn it. Alright then,
Stick with me, my friend. Okay.
here we go, Ruth. And I'm going to go ahead and use my bonus action to hex the Lich.
Oh god, they're going in.
And I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with Constitution.
Do it.
Hex him.
Yeah.
Through your ring.
I cannot fucking reach that.
Throw it to me.
Oh, come on.
Our COVID
No save necessary.
It's
You did.
necessary. It fucking hits. Yeah, so he's hexed, and
We're gonna do that every time now.
Yeah.
Until it falls over.
Ring around the boss.
doesn't look like I have enough
Good
movement
job.
speed to actually get in there to him. Is it just like that? It's just a big ass open room except for the four
Big
pillars
ass
with
open
absolutely
room.
nothing else inside of it?
Yep.
Okay, well I'm gonna at least flank him. I'm not just gonna run at him like Leroy Jenkins. I use my 30 feet of movement speed, and I go inside and I sort of flank him to my right, his left. See if I can sort of reach. Here, John, I'll hand it to you.
Throw it at me.
Just like right
that
about
ring.
there, so 30 feet in. Yeah, it's good. Okay.
Alright. Anything else?
I don't know that I have like a. Oh fuck! You know what? That was my bonus action. That was my movement speed. Eldritch blast, man. Blast. Oh no, Eldritch blast it.
Love force damage.
Go. That's probably not a hit. 15.
15 is not a hit.
Okay. And second beam. 19.
Is a hit.
Okay. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. 14 damage.
The creature takes 14 damage as you strike it with an Eldritch Blast, pointed with your spear and driving the force arcane energy into its undead form. You said 19?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
That's it.
Anything else, Balthazar?
That's it.
Mooney.
Oh, yes. 6 more damage. Necrotic.
Ah,
From Hex.
well, let's
UDA.
just see about that.
You get a roll of dice 6 when you,
Necrotic knowledge.
Fair point. Necrotic on a lich. Fair point.
Hold on. I think I'm gonna have to go through.
He welcomed that.
I'm not gonna.
Bastard.
I'm not gonna. Oh, it's not my turn, is it?
Yeah, your turn.
Oh, jeez. No. It's okay. It had a lid.
Oh, sure, rub it in.
It took 2 years for John to learn.
A lid was all it took. That was when John found out that all he needed was a lid. Anyway, so
Blasted lid.
so look at him, I'm just like, we're just gonna have to go through the blades. This is my original idea, totally.
Your lid.
I don't know what I'm rolling. I run through the blades. What happens?
You sure do.
There's only 2 Storm of Swords left, so you take
Ah, my fingers!
5 from the first one,
Ah, Jesus.
7 from the second.
I go into the room.
Go into the room.
Make sure there's room.
I run past Macmon, open the door.
It's like, hey,
I run right past him. It's like,
There, it's our
you're supposed to paint it black.
I'm not a doorman.
It's a red door.
now. Don't touch the
All
door.
my saying is to say that, but that's
Just a
all my
nod.
talking right there. Anyway, so as I get in the room, I'm like,
He just runs past. Hey. Damn it. I didn't open the door for you.
Where are you going?
He's running. How much damage did he take?
It's not running at the lich. Where are you running?
12 or so.
what? What are you talking about? I'm totally running at the lich, right? Always.
Yeah, how much damage did you take?
I told him.
It was like 12 or something. Or something. About that.
Yeah, I got enough. So, how high is the ceiling?
20 feet in this room.
Is the ceiling being hit by lightning?
Lightning is striking across it. Lightning is hitting almost everything in this room. As these Tesla coils lash out in angry electrical fury and filling the room with the smell of ozone.
Love it.
Can I time it?
Love it.
No.
No way?
No.
Alright. I'm gonna try to go up the ceiling and not get hit by lightning. And when I come down, I'm gonna see if I can get the lightning to go through the cemetery as I'm hitting the lich. See if I can maybe get it between the two, like.
Oh, the lightning is hitting the lich.
Oh, he makes him stronger. He's feeding up. I don't know that.
I'm sorry.
I don't know that. Hold on.
I
I don't know
realized.
that.
No. You see it though. I neglected to mention that as he's floating up into the air and hovering above the ground, he is the lightning from these Tesla coils is directly striking the lich, empowering him seemingly.
All right, lightning is good.
Shut
for
up,
him,
Daniel.
huh? So I'm gonna run at him, and then I'm gonna hit him with my fist.
Pow! Punchy!
Is this the fist that's missing a finger?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly.
Minus half a damage.
Oh.
What?
Round it up.
Thank you.
What? All right, I'm gonna use my inspiration on this one,
Ooh.
Ooh.
and that's a 9, and that's a 6. So 18. Does that hit?
18's a hit.
Yeah. Give
punch
me a
the
con
lich.
save at disadvantage.
Son of a bitch. Here we go.
What is that? Doesn't it?
Yes.
Hex. I get to choose an ability score.
Yep.
Disadvantage. Oh my god.
Choose one ability when you cast a spell.
Woohoo,
Target has
double
disadvantage
15.
On ability checks
What do I gotta
made with
beat?
the chosen
Not
ability.
saves.
I think you got it, but
It's ability checks, Jesse. It's not saves. You
It
guys,
is?
yeah, disadvantage on saves
We
is
were-
way too strong.
We were doing it that way last time.
That's
I
not
just
correct.
Never really. Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Oh.
I got double
Sorry.
15.
Got
Yeah,
the same
no,
number.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You don't. You didn't make the
No, I didn't want to. It's like, no, I'm not gonna let Hex do that. No.
Plus 1 makes it 16.
Should.
16 just passes.
No.
What does Bane?
That's way too
No,
strong.
Bane's a minus
Minus
1.4 on ability saves, right?
No,
Okay,
ability
18
checks
hits again.
just like
The damage was 8. It's magical damage for resistance.
8
Dang,
magical
we did
damage.
that last time.
Anyway, this one hits
fair.
again. Give me another
Well,
con
that's what I'm
save.
saying. We did that last time on the dragon.
Did we?
And it was 9 damage this time.
We did, and I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Oh my bad.
That's cocked.
Wasn't
Well,
paying
that's my
attention.
bad. That's my spell. I should have fucking read it.
18. I pass.
You pass. Another 9 damage.
Another 9 damage. You just strike again
So
with
is he
another
stunned?
attack. Nope.
Okay.
You're next.
But did he choose to not be stunned?
Not yet.
I wouldn't know anyway. I'm not even in the room.
Right?
I hit again.
Yeah!
And
Give me another con save.
a 12.
Oh,
You fail this time.
Yay!
How much damage?
Come on, Max.
5, 10.
Another 10 damage. As you run up your first attack, channeling your key energy, there is a ripple against the fabric of reality as you strike.
Yes.
You strike with your other hand. And then finally, with her leaping up in a roundhouse kick to the head, you manage to strike the
Beautiful.
skeleton in its jaw. It spins his head around, spinning in place upon his upper vertebra, his upper lumbar, and the creature is stunned as you channel the key energy through, rendering it incapable of taking actions until the beginning of your next turn. Anything else?
I moved 20 feet backwards.
We all go.
I think right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can make it.
Mm-hmm.
Cormac.
I get to go first.
Cormac is next.
So that's
I rush through the blades.
You rush through the blades. The blades themselves dealing the first cloud a total of 11 damage on the first cloud.
Wowie.
whoa.
The second cloud, 2 damage.
Yeah.
That's
That's-
okay.
It all balances out in the
Averaged
end.
out, yeah.
Yeah. That was a balance.
So I was 10, 20. I touch Nakma with haste as I run by him.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And I get to right here.
Okay.
Seeing the future a little bit as I run through these blades, sensing the tensed muscles of my barbarian minotaur friend. Combat has begun. My advanced war mind sees that the best thing for me to do is make sure my friend gets lots of opportunities to do damage. So I drop a haste on him as I run by.
Anything else?
That's what I got.
Layer action.
Oh, Christ.
Okay.
Oh, layer action.
Yeah. Right there. And 5 feet wide from that brazier. Looks like I should be able to hit both the
It's a
Drake
beam?
and Cormac.
Yeah, you got me with that.
The two massive coils of steel and silver and lightning flare up, magical energy filling them as they both unleash a bolt of magical lightning damage in your directions. Dexterity saving throw, beat a 16.
Cormac gets
I'm
resistance.
way far away.
He seems to be outside of the range of his aura for you.
Whose aura? His?
You seem to be outside of his aura.
Oh yeah, his
to
is
get the
only at
bonus.
20 feet, but I'm within his for the resistance to
I get
electricity.
10.
10. I'm
Electricity.
pretty close to 10. Either way, I'm rolling. When I passed,
Ooh.
for sure. Yeah! Concentration held.
Hell yeah.
Well, I don't know what's half damage. Maybe it's 30. Maybe it's 40. I don't know.
For Mooney and
But I got 18 on my natural.
Cormac.
roll.
Oh, I need to roll, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Come on, guys.
11, 12, 13, 14,
Does a 19 pass?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
16, 17,
think
18,
it was like
19,
7.
20, 21,
I got really good.
22, 28. 28
Okay.
lightning damage to Mooney and Cormac.
Halved if you make the pass.
Half if you pass.
Okay, so I took 14 more, and I have to make a concentration. So that's 14, so it's 20.
And Cormac, or Balthazar, a lightning bolt strikes out at you. You take 5, 6, 7, 8.
And I have Warcaster, so I
9.
have advantage on concentration.
15, 20,
I pass.
Evasion isn't a reaction.
28.
Yeah, so I don't have to do anything. I take 0 damage.
If you make the save.
28 as well.
28 lightning damage
Yeah, make
as
the
the bolt
save.
of lightning strikes out and crashes into you. You manage to deflect most of it with your shield. It somehow hits the metal and ricochets and bounces, but you still take some of the blast. However, the Lich is stunned.
These are no Tesla coils. His are harmless.
Nakma!
Is he a large creature?
If you say it too many
He
times,
is a
shows up.
medium creature.
Yeah. I don't know. That's not him.
So my full movement.
You have 80 movement.
Oh well, shit! I'm
Yeah,
right
it's
up
only
next
35
to
from the door.
I will come back over here.
You have double your movement from
Yeah.
haste.
You can never best me.
I will rage as I am running.
You are nothing but a beast.
This electricity feeds me. You have nothing, you skeletal bone bag of crap.
Yeah!
Attack
recklessly.
Reckless, yes.
Yes.
That's why I had 2.
You rolled 2 out.
Yeah. That's why I fucking did that. I know he did.
I didn't tell him.
No, he already did it. I know. I seen that.
Good job.
I'm sure an 18 plus fucking 9 more hit.
Yeah. It is. Because 18 flat hit.
That was a shitty roll. $15,
15.
Damage?
17.
Did you activate your slap chop? Or not slap not slap chop.
I already
What-
did
what'd
before
you
we
call
came
it?
in
It
here.
was
I already did.
He said
earlier.
slap chop.
No, what's your sword?
Clap cheese.
Clap cheek, thank you.
Clap cheese.
Shout out to slap chop.
Yeah.
You said 18?
15. I
15?
said, yes. Oh, electrical. Didn't do the electrical. That was the fire. Electrical is another 9.
I mean, is he? I mean, he's getting.
Does it
zapped
look like you took
currently, right?
damage from the
Yeah,
lightning?
Yeah.
He did not take damage from the electrical.
Oh,
Power 300%.
right. Thank you.
Yeah.
22.
22 for what?
Oh yeah, I got
Hit?
it.
Oh, your
That was one more
multi-attack.
attack.
Yeah, 22 is a hit.
That's shitty. Look at all the ones.
Look at all the ones.
Another 19.
Your attacks are weak.
You're telling me. This one's gonna hurt though. $19 again.
It is.
That's a hit.
You get lightning damage, John?
Yeah, I got that in here.
You better be telling that to him.
Yeah, he doesn't take lightning damage.
No, he's not taking my.
Well,
No.
we don't
Yeah,
know.
we don't
for
know
sure.
that.
Yeah,
He's
he's
just
just adding it
standing
all in.
So the
lightning
last, the
coils.
last one was like 4 lightning damage, and this one is 5 lightning damage.
So how much damage?
Yeah.
He's asking you.
I know, I'm working on it.
Sorry.
Yeah. Was it a red door? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
20.
man, sorry. I should.
20 points of damage.
Another 20.
And that's it for my attacks.
Okay. That's Nakma. Balthazar.
Yeah, that's it for me.
DM, I have a question for you.
I have an answer for you.
Shitty fucking rolls.
A while back, Balthazar acquired a potion of giant strength.
Yeah.
You never told
Yes.
me what kind. You
No?
want to roll a die 6 or just tell me?
Fire giant strength.
Okay.
What?
That's
shit.
going to. So Taz is like, well, no time like the present. Go, 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 go. And chugs this potion of fire giant strength and runs towards the nearest pillar and just fucking wraps his arm around it and starts trying to rip it out of the ground.
What's your strength at?
25.
Okay,
Damn.
give me an athletics check.
You're good at these, right?
Yeah. Let me go back to my character sheet.
Strength plus proficiency. Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, come on, man!
Serious. Your back goes out.
Serious.
No, they just don't move because they're glued to the ground.
Butter fingers. Yes, I got this.
They'll support a lot of weight.
Give up on it. 1 second.
Can I get like 2 tries because I have 2 attacks?
As you grab the coil,
Oh no! Oh no!
you take 10 lightning damage.
Okay,
So where are you standing? Next to this coil. Are you within 10 feet of me? If you're within 10 feet of me, you take
Can I try again?
half of that.
I'm not.
Yeah. You totally ran
I
next to
totally
Enigma.
am, yeah. Okay.
You're exactly within 10.
Yeah. Now you know that we moved him after the.
Well,
fight.
he wasn't close to the brazier, so he had to have
I
been
had
right
to have
there.
been at least right there, yeah. Fuck it too! It got better!
9 lightning
Fuck.
damage.
That wasn't a saving throw.
Alright, you know, it's a good idea. It just didn't work well because the dice. I'm gonna keep.
She's like, ow, shit.
Taz just lights on fire.
Can't focus,
His
ow.
fucking hair catches on fire. He looks like
have
a
you got long
Genasi.
hair, or is it like
Not no more.
like it all just stands up?
Yeah,
on
it all comes down one side. It's shaved on the other, you know, so it
like
all
chicken.
comes hanging down and
and,
yeah,
and then it just like all stands up.
yeah,
You could see a skeleton for like a second.
yeah.
It's that scene in Home Alone too. He's being electrocuted.
Okay.
So that's my turn. I don't really have anything else that I can do.
Drake.
Although
I look at Taz and I'm like, man,
I still have X.
probably would have been better if he. I won't be judged.
You need to roll that twice.
Yeah, don't you judge me.
You need to roll that twice for your hex. You took damage twice. Roll it twice.
Oh, okay, you're right.
Mooney, surprised by this attack that Taz is doing, just like completely just thrown off by it. I roll a natural 1 and swing far, like just on a guy who's stunned.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got advantage.
You got advantage. Roll again. You'll get a 20 this time.
5. 14. That isn't it.
14's a
So
miss.
I'm gonna put that away. That's a miss.
Not a
I'm just
nice-
really losing it. I just like seeing Taz like do that.
Are you flanking right now?
Oh,
You
yeah.
are actually flanking. I'm not even like saying that to meta. He is totally flanking right now.
What'd you get? Another 1?
3.
Oh, buddy.
No. That's 2 attacks. So give me a second.
Yeah, hard to say because technically where he's standing, since the creature only takes up 1 square, but whatever.
All right, I'm going again.
Fair enough.
This is the big mini.
Oh, there we go. 19. As I Furia blows, it's been 1 key point.
Yeah. Fury of blows. I make a saving throw against con.
Yeah.
That
So now it's
doesn't count.
5.
16 work for you.
16 just passes. As I roll a 1, you only take 6 damage.
Where's Bane at? I need to be Baning.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm like, Jesus. Even though he's like not moving, he's really intimidating, guys.
As you strike and punch and try
Advantage?
I know, but
as you
just
strike and
rolling
punch and
so-
try
It's like
to
I'm
make
down to one
contact
last
with him,
die.
you realize that most of his form is kind of ethereal. He does not actually have much of an actual physical form for you to strike at.
hit again.
And another saving throw.
Yeah, give me 1 more as I'm down to 4 key points.
Shit.
18.
Shit.
18 passes. And Mooney has done another 7 damage.
Another 7 damage.
I'm like, I think I got him good that time, guys. He's still not moving. And I'm like, just to prove that, I'm going to walk away this way. And check this door real quick.
He does not take an attack of opportunity.
Because it's not the end of my turn yet. Anyway, so does that door move with my my movement pushing against it?
Yeah, it opens up.
What's in there?
A really big room.
Oh, another big room?
Yeah, there's lots of stuff in there.
What's in there?
Like lab equipment.
I'm gonna step through the door. See what happens. Just gonna stay right there.
It smells.
Yeah. Am I out of his line of sight?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna close the door real quick.
You close the door.
Yay! You hear a click. Oh! No!
Just walked out.
Good luck in there, guys!
Anything else?
I look over my shoulder. I'm like,
Come out!
damn.
Son of a
Must have to pee.
Cormac.
And that's the end of my turn now.
The Drake has lost his nerve. The Lotus has fallen.
I make enough room for Cormac to get through too, by the way.
Fudge, dude. Now I'm all up there, just chilling. He's about to have a turn.
Hey, I tried.
You did. I tried to.
I know what I'm doing. Just give me 1 second for the math here.
Something's going on.
What color door is this, by the way?
Round door.
Oh no. Oh, no. It's one fireball away, baby.
That's awesome.
Okay,
It's like, I'll be
so
safe.
I'm pretty sure I can get beyond 60 and still see him. That's
It's a gift.
You're gonna run through the blades again?
no.
It certainly is.
Oh, they were like right
Yes,
here.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I can't. Okay, that's
You only go one behind.
Well, I was safe right at the doorway. I was safe at the doorway that first
yeah.
tile.
That's not 60. That's 55.
Okay. Okay, damn.
Cormac says to himself, in a really quick second. I cast a spell.
I cast a spell at 5th level.
I cast a spell.
Yeah. All right.
My spell was counterspell. What was yours?
Yeah. 5th level scorching ray.
Ooh.
That's what I thought. Oh yeah, that was fun.
Shit.
Well, it'll be my turn next, motherfucker. So I just stand in this corner, I suppose.
Okay, you still got like that was. Yeah, you got that.
I could just close the door.
I need to.
I line of sight.
Yeah, you got to see your target for most spells. And you stand in a corner.
Yep.
2 Tesla coils burst forth. One shoots one direction, the other shoots the other direction. They pass through the lich harmlessly, but I need saving throws from both Nakma and Balthazar.
What kind of saving throw? Dexterity.
Yeah,
17 work.
yeah. What did I say before? 16?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, 25 lightning damage or half on a save.
And if I'm resistant, half of that.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
And then the other lightning bolt. Ooh, some 6s. And your second saving throw?
pass.
And Nakma?
Passed.
34 or half on a save.
Frick. Okay.
As the 2 lightning bolts from the testicles crash through, striking at the 2 of you. And then the bad guy gets a turn. He looks about He is going to decide. You know what? I think I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, you don't have to do that.
Reaching into the toolbox. Don't like it.
He's like, I'm gonna do a spell that goes through doors.
Oh no! I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
No.
Sorry. Instead, I will.
Time stop.
I'm gonna use
Hold
an
on.
ability.
Did he cast a spell?
No,
Hey, damn it.
I'm using an
Making sure.
ability. I'm gonna hit
Oh, but he
Balthazar.
gave me 4.
I'm gonna hit Balthazar, and I'm going to hit Nakma. Yeah, but you weren't on top of it, so you let it slide.
No,
got
I
your saves.
couldn't find it.
Crap! Okay, so an 8 for Balthazar is a terrible miss, and a
You're lashing out with some sort of magical energy.
18 on Nakma.
What's
The
he
hit?
doing to Taz?
It's an attack roll.
You missed Nakma. He's got haste too.
And I get an opportunity attack because he's attacking my friend.
It's a range. It's a ranged
of
attack.
It says if he attacks anybody with it.
Part of my sentinel feat.
We'll look at that in a second. It doesn't matter because it misses both.
Right. So I think Sentinel, your friend has to be within 5, and right now he's sitting 10 feet away from you.
2 ranged attacks
I
as
don't
this
know
creature.
if ranged attacks.
When a creature
trigger
within
it.
5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you
Yeah.
can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack.
Make a melee weapon attack.
Wow. So it's even if a guy with a bow
Yep.
attacks someone way the hell over
Check
there.
it out. I got Mage Slayer and it does the same
Pretty cool.
motherfucking thing when they cast
Great
a spell.
work. Although reckless only works on your turn,
Oh.
Yeah. So
Reroll it.
Reroll.
but that's awesome. Whack him.
Oh no wait, I had advantage against you though.
What? Oh.
Because he's been recklessly
sure
attacking.
did. I don't think you're gonna hit 22 anyway.
I didn't get 22. I got 20.
What is it? It's
23.
23. Yeah, with haste.
Yes.
Damn, that's strong.
I didn't have to roll very high to get it.
19 hits.
Yep. Yeah.
Anyways, continue on.
Your damage.
The creature lets forth 2 bolts of black magical energy that
Wow,
crash
that's a
into
lot
the
of
area.
damage.
22. It's my electrical. Electricity.
That's a lot of force.
Well,
Fire.
don't count that.
22. 20.
How does it die?
31.
Nice
Knew
job.
It dies.
How does it die?
Good lord, how does it die? Nakma is just absolutely.
I was gonna use divine
It
sense.
just bursts into flames. I'm hitting it with my axe, and I do some electrical, and the fire kills it with
Yeah.
the sword.
As you strike the creature, the fire envelops the skeletal creature, and
Catches fire.
the robes burst into flame, and it begins to fall to pieces. Bones drop to the ground piece by piece. The robes burn up and tatter. Embers fly up into the air and scatter across the ceiling in smoke. A disembodied voice echoing throughout the entire chamber. No!
Yes!
Defeated by the likes of you. Curses!
Performance check?
Yeah, Taz about to roll an
Nope.
insight check on this shit.
There's a
Throw
disembodied
something else.
voice coming from the room. What are you inciting?
Whether or
the
not
way it
we
was said.
believe
Yeah.
it,
Does it
but
seem like
okay.
a bunch of
Does
fucking
it-
bullshit?
Seems like Nagmog killed that creature? Nagmog killed that creature.
Dead.
What are you trying to insight?
No.
Is the creature dead? Yeah, it's re-dead.
right, are you?
Hold on a
Does it
second. I
look
open
like
the door.
a
I'm like,
fucking gaff? Like,
you killed it.
is it obvious that...
He saved us.
I'm pretty sus
uncanny.
sus about this dungeon, okay? We just went through all these, like, pictures and paintings and shit, and that was a red herring. Like, now, all of a sudden, this badass lich or whatever, we just killed it by barely breathing on it. Like, yeah, I don't know what you want me to insight, but none of this feels right.
Right.
I don't know what you're talking about. We just.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You just...
Take out the.
Fuck! I grabbed that fucking pillar, and I'm like, ah!
More damage. Oh my god.
Does he take more damage?
the cloud of daggers, or the storm of scimitars, and the coils all
Oh.
die.
Interesting.
The magic is dissolved,
No, I will look at the mini.
I love it that like the 2 times I've ever
Okay,
used a
very
potion of giant
melancholy
strength
about
in
the whole
D&D,
thing.
it was absolutely worth it. It's like I
rolled
used
a
it
1
that
and a
one time
2.
to try to pull you out of the bag, and I failed that strength check, and then I rolled to try to rip one of these pillars out, and I failed that strength
So
check.
bad that you fell into the bag with him.
Yeah, yeah. Same
I don't
exact
know.
fucking thing.
Reach inside.
Yeah. Yeah,
Anyway.
somebody had to grab me and pull me out with
Yeah,
them.
it was our orc friend.
Yes, it was Cole, yeah.
So,
Anyways.
okay, that
Hey,
was
guys.
weird.
Check out this room. It's full of stuff. It's like potions.
Now what? Okay.
So it's
You're still getting zapped by electricity?
Taz is like
all
on the
those
ground.
things- all
He's
those
like,
things turned off.
just Hulk the fuck out.
Taz, you should skip the sauce.
Sauce! Get out of here! I'm juiced!
Oh damn! I was hoping it really said something. The book.
It does if you look really close.
I did.
Well, your eyes are no good then.
No, I used my phone.
Well, that'll do it. Sorry. That is actually like this. There's a door there.
2 doors.
Yeah. I missed that door. My bad. But as for Mooney, you have stepped into another chamber. Like,
I did.
hey, boss fight's going well. Bye, guys. And
see
you
you
kind
later.
of just like step out of the room.
It was a tactical retreat.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a retreat. You were advancing in the opposite direction.
I stunned him and then turned around, just thinking that he was stunned. I have no idea that he
You
was
step
not.
into a room and you see that it is a grand workshop of magical and scientific equipment that bubbles and zaps. There are calcifiers and forges roaring with fire as alembics and acid baths bubble, awaiting the hand of some unseen craftsman.
It doesn't read anything, Jesse.
Man,
Read this. It's seagulls.
Cyrano would have loved this place.
Cyrano would have.
I followed behind Mooney to take a look
That's
around.
awesome painting.
You go through the revolving door also?
Yes. I don't know. Are you holding the door shut?
No, yeah, come on through.
Okay. I guess we go where.
Did he drop anything good?
Yes, I was just gonna say
Yeah.
that before I walk away.
I doubt it.
As you look at the
Loot the
remaining
dead
body,
skeletal.
the fiery embers of your sword having burned away most of the creature to ash, you see that what remains is a crown of some sort. It looks to be 4 lower jawbones. 4 jawbones of some humanoid creature in a row, in a circlet of some sort, and coming out from those jawbones are the phalanges of fingers rising up.
Ooh, man.
The Ashen Mantle.
Mooney, as you stand here in this room, you see that there is something here that catches your eye. In the back of the room, there are 2 tanks of fluid along the east wall that house items of some importance. Each tank is a large glass cylinder that is 10 feet high, 5 foot in diameter, capped in mithril. One of them is filled with blue fluid. You see on the inside there is a lead scepter that is missing its top headpiece. There is a yellow fluid in the other cylinder that holds a black opal headpiece to a scepter.
Oh, buddy. Well, unless, I mean, it's your kill. You can claim the crown, but I think we're going to be needing that.
There's also that door to the south, which is actually, turns out, my mistake, not much of a door. It's actually a bit more of a portcullis. And so as you were standing in here, he's going through the remains of the ash. You are able to see through the portcullis. You see that locked behind this portcullis is a treasury of the Citadel's master. There are golden goblets and chests of jewels that glisten in the light of sconced torches.
This way, right here?
Yeah, that one right there.
And is the portcullis down or up?
Oh, it's down. Yeah. It's
down.
just an iron portcullis.
Is there like a lever?
No.
Is there anything on the other side that looks like a lever?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Use your giant strength.
Yeah.
more for this.
Like a 12-pack.
Breathe. Observe your master.
With a hand, you lift open the iron portcullis. The spiked gate pulls up from the recesses of the ground, and you hold it aloft in one hand, opening the way. The portcullis latches into place up above you, and you open the way to the master's treasury.
I easily lifted that gate, everyone.
It's literally just like
Hey, Taz.
Cormac listening to you.
I got a much better crown now.
I found a scepter.
Just grab it.
Fingers.
I'm gonna check out this treasure room.
It's in these like vats.
What? More bats?
Vats. like tubes.
Sounds like more trouble.
There's a whole lot of acid in here too.
Taz is like, he like does a 180. And you say, hold on. No, I actually do want to check out this room to see if there's anything that actually catches my eye. For just a bunch of like treasure, there's coins and
Golden goblets, jewels, jewelry, necklaces, rings, trinkets, brooches, silver candelabras, coin, gemstones.
this has to be the this has got to be the one, right? Of
See
all
a
the
genie lamp?
Two rooms. 2 rooms of loot.
ooh,
Greedy
okay.
human.
I'm gonna pull out my 8-ball.
Yeah.
Show me, magic 8-ball. Will it be weal or woe for Balthazar twice born if he takes a coin from this room?
A small astral projection of Balthazar going into the treasure room, reaching down and grabbing the coin, and then doing this.
Oh shit.
Stuck to even with giant strength.
Oh man!
And then like collapsing.
Oh my god!
Oh no. Turning into whatever.
Put him back.
Get a lot of use out of that, huh?
Damn
No
it!
kidding.
Yeah.
It's a lot of saved lives.
I'm gonna leave.
Nakma places a crown upon his head.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Can I pull the portcullis
Nagma has
closed
lost it.
Magma places a crown of bone
It's a
upon
great
his head.
crown of bone.
You are crowned by the Alcian mantle.
So you have the scepters in here as I open the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I kind of like point to it.
head in there.
There's another door in this room too, by the way. In a room with all the alchemical equipment that seems to lead somewhere behind where the Lich and the Tesla coils were.
Oh, like there's somebody behind it?
Yeah, pay no attention to that man behind the curtain.
Somebody behind all
Nobody
this.
behind the Tesla coils.
In the big room, there's another
Hey, you smugs!
third door.
It's around the corner here.
So there's a large room right here.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
There's another door over here that leads behind where
Gotcha.
the Lich fight was.
Okay. All right. I'll enter the room where Mooney is hanging out there.
There is so much equipment here.
Yeah.
They honestly, looking at it all, give me an Arcana check.
See any mithril?
Like mithril thread.
Oh, the thread.
Ooh, almost really good, but
Instead, it's not great.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
it's not so good. but
Almost
it's-
really good.
Giving myself guidance, of course, because that's what I would do.
A little boost.
Yeah, 6 plus 13, so 19. Nope. Yeah, 19.
19 is not quite enough to tell you everything, but what you do learn is that, one, yes, you do find mithril suture.
Sweet.
And two, out of all of the chemicals and solvents and different types of supplies in this room, 19, man, you already missed out. But there is enough supplies in this chamber for you to make any chemical, potion, ointment, oil, glue, or solvent.
Fuck. He really
One.
would have loved this place.
You could make one of anything from any of the Dungeon Master's handbooks or whatever.
Okay.
So you got your choice of any kind of chemical that you want from the DMG.
Oh, did it
Just
like not
one.
exist until like he rolled? Like how much was there?
No, he just didn't roll high enough to be able to make it all.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I will investigate the tube.
Giant strength.
What if he takes 10?
No.
Takes 10.
Yeah, to just like go over the whole thing, like one of the.
No, his Arcana check was him taking 10, looking at
Oh,
everything.
okay.
Can I make
As for
one?
the tubes, give me another intelligence check.
You can beat 19.
I'm gonna try. 18 plus 1. 19.
We're making Arcana checks.
No, we're not all making Arcana checks. Okay, so in one investigation on the tubes?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a good night for rolls.
That's
It's
pretty
been
funny.
Very hit and miss for us.
You got DM though on the trap.
I'm able to get within 10 feet of it, right? Yeah, I have advantage. Okay, good. Not much better, but that's still 9 plus 9, 18.
The mithril caps on these things are designed to shatter the glass if you try to remove them.
Mithril caps.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a glass cylinder, and the
It's
top of
sealed.
it is ornately sealed with a mithril cap. The mithril cap itself is probably worth easily 3,000 gold pieces.
Wow, goodness gracious.
It's a lot of mithril. And mithril is also really light. But
So the fluids on the inside are see-through but colored?
they're, like looking through vegetable oil.
Okay.
But it's impossible to tell what it is without some way to observe or detect what it is.
Right. Yeah. What's up?
What if it's acid?
Or an ooze, or chemicals that when combined explode. We don't know.
Can I try to tell what chemicals are in there?
It's impossible to tell without opening it.
Well, it's not dissolving the glass. We know that. And we can guess there's probably no air in there, right? So maybe on air contact it goes off, kind of like the mold that we keep seeing around here.
Could be anything.
What if we siphon it out?
It's a good idea. How do you want to do it?
Do you have any way of like transporting it through the glass?
Nope.
Do you have any way of like turning the glass into something else?
Nope.
Is there anything in the room we can use to catch it?
Is there a Bunsen burner type device in which I could burn a hole in the glass to get it to siphon into another set of beakers or something along that line?
It is possible that you could surgically place a small hole inside this glass, at which point the pressure of the fluid on the inside would pour out. But it probably wouldn't be very controlled. You could probably get most of it that way.
Yes.
But there's not enough beakers and Bunsen burners and everything in here for you to store all of it.
Can we drain it into the bag of holding?
No. I got it.
Bag of holding doesn't hold that much volume.
I got
This
it.
holds
Kidding.
at least 4 times that much.
Okay, thank you.
Remember? I take the gem out. It's good against glass. It scratches it, right? So if we use the gem and spin it, we can make a hole. Is there any tubing or anything around here?
There's lots of tubing.
Got a glass blowing kit.
What? You can blow glass back?
No, we picked up a glass blowing kit on the way to
I don't
the
know
bag
how
of
to use
holding.
this.
I don't know how to use it either.
I don't have those skills.
All right.
I'm a jeweler.
Also, one more door that you could open.
We can attempt to make a giant glass receptacle
Good.
and drain it into it.
Good.
You guys want to check that other door really quick?
Taz, what did that poem say about the mantle?
The Ashen mantle. Something about setting it upon a throne or something. I don't have it in front of me, unfortunately. Plus, there's like a whole bunch of other parts to it that I think could be relevant to this room that we're in, actually.
Nakma, you might want to sit down.
Okay.
I drop concentration on haste.
Hate it when that happens.
Yeah. All right.
Sickness.
You two, we're gonna open another door. You should be in here.
No, I'm coming in. I'm gonna be in the same room with everybody, and we'll check it out.
You come to one more door, leading to the backside of where the Lich fight was. And as you open it up and peer into the darkness, it takes your eyes a moment to adjust. At first, the only thing you really see is that there is a sinister red glow from something underneath a black silk drape. However, as your eyes adjust, you see that the chamber itself is actually lined with statuary of snarling devils. And at the end of the hall is a small pedestal upon which this mysterious object, blanketed in black silk, rests. It glows with a steady thrum.
It's not over yet.
And we're going to call it for the night.
No, it is.
Yeah, we should.
All right.
I mean, this has to be by the
Good
light of
spot.
the flame. The silk should part, right? That's this part. But find your refuge by the pages of a tome.
Oh, we could have gone through and looked for more books.
There must be something in that room that, or among the books that you grabbed that we may need.
We'll have to
I
think
agree.
about it.
Yeah.
A city mantle.
It says by the something in the tombs.
Yeah, find your refuge by the pages of a tome.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, we'll think about the title of those tomes, and I think there were only 3 of them that were titled tome. I think I wrote them down.
More puzzles. Mooney kicks the ground. I thought we killed the monster. That's not the bad guy.
Taz like kicks a corner of the wall and the brick just like chips off and goes flying.
Do we have to put that crown back in the same room from before?
Mooney, sometimes underground, the mind is the puzzle.
Yeah, Tomb of Fury.
This is the guy who ran through daggers. I lost a finger, damn it.
Oh, good. I had an itch.
Pride? What was the dwarven one, Jesse? Tomb of Pride? For
Lost a finger.
Yeah, what was it in
Something
Dwarvish, right?
IDE.
That was in Elvish. Well, anyway, that's not how you guys sign off. This is how you sign off, right? Goodbye, everybody.
See ya. Good night. We'll see you next week.
Good night.
Thanks, guys.
Good evening.
Have a good evening.
Good show.
Bye.
Bye.
And I didn't kill Snack.
The Sublime Tome of Ride.
Ride.
Ride?
You
like,
monsters.
Like a ride?
Right.
R-I-D-E.
Weird.
Weird name, right?